I'm gonna go live.
Shit.
Wait, where the fuck is my...
No, nothing.
Oh, no, wait, never mind.
Doing a little bit of fortune stuff.
No.
That out of the way.
No, it's all good.
I am currently programming myself to get the Mystic and the Aurora ticket.
You said that with the same cadence of, hello, Smithers, you're quite good at turning me on.
I'm literally programming the box to tell this old dude who's sitting next to it to do whatever the fuck I want him to do. Hello, Red. You're very good at arbitrary code execution. Dispensing ticket just comes out of his mouth like a fucking printer. Just...
Probably should ignore that.
Shit.
Oh my god. You know how fucking long I was on this fucking chair making more notes for the fucking 9 video just so that Lewis has something comprehensible for our co-editing job. 6 fucking hours, dude, of scrubbing through all the footage to make sure I got the proper talking points clear to go, and it's like, I'm so tired.
I mean, if you have a lot to say about
but it's also like if I'm giving a video for someone else to edit, good notes is imperative because the editor needs to know exactly where to look and what to look for a specific reference point or a joke that I may have in store, or if they want to do something themselves and they want to cut the time on search. Because if you don't have good notes when you're editing stuff, your editing time can easily double because you're spending it scrubbing through footage looking for a specific point of reference because you didn't write it down. And sometimes there are specific things that I mean to write down but I don't, but I keep the mental note to write it down later, and then I do it later. But this was Final Fantasy IX, and it's an RPG. It's a meaty game, and there are things I want to talk about. 22 sessions total, 6 hours of just combing through stuff, time stamping stuff for specific things, and that was just on the fucking notes. I haven't even started including all the fucking
I understand the feelings
yet, and the Coke commercial.
Anyway, about the thing we were discussing earlier.
Yeah,
the Bitcoin wallet code is one set.
Excuse me. What? Fuck you. Don't do that. Someone will think you're serious.
Wait, what the fuck you mean we're live?
I have deployed the package.
After
we're done with today's stream, can we rate Linky since he's starting his 14 streams? Starting? Didn't he already started?
No, last week he was starting Dragonvale, only got halfway through.
No, because there was a time a couple of years ago where he was progging through A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and Stormblood on an alternate character. It was a Hrothgar. And I'm assuming he just wanted to start over.
Well, he's starting back up 14 streams. He hasn't been doing it for quite some time.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I misinterpreted what was asking.
Yeah, I think he is though going to do from the beginning.
Right. Okay. Says some call me Johnny at 10 p.m. Where the hell are you, Flash Monkey?
He has to be at least either somewhere around in Germany or in Finland.
10 p.m. That's like 7 hours ahead of where I am.
Yeah, so that'd be 2 hours ahead of us. So that is Central or Central East Europe.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. So, like I said, Finland or Germany or Poland even.
Hey, Mick, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. All right, folks. As we're getting the conversation going in here, I just want to thank everyone tuning in. We're back with another session of. So the shorthand is SMZ3, as I learned from you guys last week, and we're just going to get the ball running for this one.
SMZ3.
Yeah, because you guys might be wondering. It's a weekday. You're streaming. What the fuck's going on here? Because I'm going to be changing my Twitch scheduling in the coming weeks. It's not set in stone immediately, but I'm going to be going back to streaming on weekdays for the time being because I need weekends for family-related stuff and the channel-related stuff. And this just helps me keep the Twitch channel healthy, and it's just, you know, times change and things change, schedules change. So as of now, it's just better for me to stream during the weekdays than it is during the weekends. Community nights should be still good for Fridays, because Sundays, Sundays are already kind of hit and miss, because there are some Sundays where we have SGV meetups, and then other Sundays we don't. But then I always got commitments coming up here and there, and it's like, fuck, I got to go back to weekend. I got to go back to weeknights, weekdays, just in general. So tentatively, I'm going back to weekdays, but nothing's set in stone yet. But I am making it I am going to be committing to that starting February and all that sort of shit. All right. I'm
gonna hold you to that, by the way.
Yeah.
If you don't come on stream with your webcam on and you have like a fucking stone tablet with it chiseled in, I'm gonna be on your ass.
No, I thought I interpreted "come" in a different mean when you said that, and I was like, no, idiot. That's when I turned the webcam off.
You've been around to way too many
Yeah.
of the younger generations, is the best way to put it. Because this is also getting into my students, and I had to go like, no, you will not say this word in here, young man. I know exactly what it means. Much to his horror. We decided to say culture.
Oh, let me think.
Last time, so we're going to be staying on Super Metroid for a bit, because we now have access to a couple of other things, and we got the various suit.
Because you went into bits of the wreck ship before we finished the last time.
We did most of the ghost ship, and we couldn't get to Meridia because I don't have gravity suit.
Well, no, unless you try going backwards since you have space jump.
Also, don't have regular morph ball bombs.
No, the only other thing we need is to get to Dark World, because that's the big hint. And the only other way, aside from taking the portal on Death Mountain and doing Death Mountain's ascent, would be to go through the North Air links.
Link is asking, I forgot to ask this last time, does this end when you beat one game or both?
Both.
It ends with, I believe it ends with you when you finish both games. Remember, that's what the website was saying. Bobby Mitchell, real quick, hey John, I've been a big fan for over a decade now, but I don't get to watch you live often. I'm on one of my binges of your Versus videos, and also the Majora's Mask Let's Play on that was a long time ago. As I play along, I just want to thank you for everything you do. I appreciate that, Bobby Mitchell 14. Much appreciated.
How long ago was it when you streamed Majora's Mask?
I personally have to binge my Final Fantasy videos because I want to pay respects to my Final Fantasy videos so far, much like 9 pays respects to a lot of Final Fantasies beforehand.
Wins Dragon Quest.
I played Dragon Warrior a few years ago, and the only reason why I remember that is because that is when I first heard of the Wizard of Oz porn parody. And man, was that something. Which, speaking of, Final Fantasy X is $10 on Steam. Cool, but it's the HD version.
I mean, if you don't have any other way to get it.
If you don't care about the HD models, it's perfect. That is very affordable. It's very cheap, but it's also
the good news is you can just
remastered music is also hit and miss.
Yeah, again, there's mods that can swap that completely.
Do we have like comparisons like before or afters? Because that really is just like the fucking sticking point for me in that fucking version of the game.
There should be plenty of screenshots knocking about.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that later. Is the HD version bad? No, the HD version is not bad if we're just talking about a means of playing the game. It's perfectly fine. It's just that, God, I hate the HD models. I think they're so ugly.
To which, lapsing PCSX2 and 1080p output.
Yeah.
Still got the disc? Great, pop it in your drive, off you go.
I mean, it's also the international version, if I'm correct, to the HD, so it will also have the Dark Aeons. So.
What do you got, a cold, Santiago? Got a cold? Got a fever?
I hope you like the PAL version.
The Sicky Wiki. I fucking
Look, when I went back to Besaid after the whole thing in Samarkand, getting greeted by Dark Welfare that kicks your teeth in just kind of terrified me.
Oh, here you go, here you go. Perfect fucking example right here. Oh, hey, Cockmeyer.
Cockamire indeed.
Crocomire, you shouldn't take terribly long. The only part that gets annoying with Crocomire is that when he when he does that shit. But also when he like turns his arms, when he does like this little crank thing with his arms, that means he's gonna shoot fireballs out of his mouth, and the fireballs can block your shots.
Yeah.
Right. And watch out. This is a bit of a URL hurl, but this is a representation of it. So on the left, you have PS2. On the right, you have whatever the fuck happened to the HD model. Honestly, I think most of it's the lighting.
Is my boy Johnny aware that it says Link to the Past in the stream? This is Link to the Past right here. What are you blind? It's clear Link. That's Link. That's Ganon. It's melting.
Link. Clink and Danon.
You know, from Danimals. Everybody loves those.
There you go, I left you an example in Muses.
Oh, okay, I'll take a look at that in a second. Can you not recognize the hero of Hyrule? Also, yeah, I just melted him for 3 bombs.
That's a nice trick, Cockamire. How are you doing with that?
It's amazing.
Well,
That's strong silent type, I see.
I want to see the music.
No, I'm going to ship him off to this remote island somewhere in the south. They might use him as a background part in the factory or
So I'm
something.
assuming the image that you posted, the one on the left is the mod. I know the one on the
Left
right is the HD one because that.
Left is
those
left
fucking
is PS2, just upscaled slightly. Right is HD native.
HD native. Okay, without the mods, because that one, that screenshot on the right is unmodded, and his fucking eyes, dude. Look at his eyes. Look at his left pupil. It wasn't properly upscaled correctly.
Yeah, because there's extra data right at the corner there. I see that. Unless it's
It's improperly upscaled. There's so many of the font. Well, 7, 8, 9, and 10
What
just
I mean.
like the HD or whatever the hell versions they gave up on Steam and stuff like that. The upscaling is awful, especially on the backgrounds and some.
now let's ask the question: when did this first get released? Because I know it was on PS3 and Vita.
Yeah, it was on PS3 and Vita first. Does Final Fantasy X HD predate the Kingdom Hearts collection? I want to say it does.
I think it might.
2013, 2014. Okay, so
Yeah.
this will have been the time where some Japanese companies
Actually,
were
that's a recharge.
using very early AI experiments for
Yeah.
texture upscaling and redrawing. Because Nintendo was doing this at the same time for the Wind Waker HD collection, and they were using AI upscales for some of them as well.
That's Sully in the chat. I haven't seen your name in so fucking long. How you doing?
Yes, Ellie. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well.
Are you still a Final Fantasy 14 loser? like
Like the rest of us. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at those pictures. What the fuck is wrong with Titus? Is Titus on the right?
Everything.
Yeah, fucking look at that. Look at the eyeballs, man.
Yeah, like one of them is leaking. I swear one of his irises are leaking on the right one.
The Final Fantasy X HD port was after 1.5. Okay. Dude, I keep instinctively... So in the options menu, I switched the item select to X because originally it's S select, which I've been using for like the longest time, and it's only been recently where I've decided to switch that to the X button because I think like having to hover my thumb over the select button to select items in this game is really weird. But as you can see, I'm having to unlearn that muscle memory for the sake of just trying to keep everything on one, like all the face buttons.
Are we going towards Rebel Beam?
We're going towards Grapple Beam, yeah. Because we have power
you-
bombs. We don't have speed booster, but we have space jump. Yeah.
Worst
Oh,
case
so you-
scenario, diagonal bomb jumps. Oh wait, yes.
Yeah,
we also have we have a missile to the top here as well that I can check. Actually, I don't know why I bother with the.
Yeah, I was just
I
gonna
really-
congratulate Sally on finishing the current rate here.
Oh,
I
congrats!
really want to try some super.
I do like
Nintendo
that.
Oh,
games
spring ball.
using-
You found it all the way up here.
It was here all this time, under the floorboards.
Under
never
the
thought of looking down there.
floorboards.
Under the floorboards.
I was going to say, might just try and see if I can hook up a Sega Genesis
Dude, what
6
the
button or a Sega
fuck?
Saturn controller and see how that plays well with SNES
I'm
games.
getting cock blocked by these goddamn tenants.
I think it could work well. I know there were certain 6-button controllers for the SNES, but the buttons, I don't remember the buttons being...
Was there ever like a Hori gamepad that for the Super Nintendo that was just like
Oh, there would have been.
all the gamepad, all the buttons on like one face, like
You also-
a Genesis 6 button.
Yeah, there probably were, there might be a Honeybee controller as well. Let me see.
Honeybee?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
was
need to-
third-party controllers.
That reminds me, I need to go and buy another controller.
For what console?
PC.
Oh, just a general. So like, what do you prefer for like PC controller? Because I always use Xbox because like I just love the Xbox controller.
I'm
I'm
use
impartial
the
to
PS5.
it. The Xbox controller, it's okay, but I prefer the DualSense. But sometimes the DualSense can be a little problematic.
That's why I don't use the
Yeah.
DualSense often because of the problematic shit that I deal with, and it always involves Steam.
Well, I
Yeah,
did find
I've been using DualSense because it's just the layout that I'm most used to.
Yeah.
But there's just some games, for example, the Legacy Collection, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, it just has a aneurysm when you try to use the D-pad on it or something like that.
I'm gonna turn and experiment up a bit.
And like, I absolutely hate using the I hate the face buttons on both the Xbox and the Nintendo systems.
Okay.
The main reason why is because they're the same fucking symbols, but flipped, and I'm not committing either of those to memory. I'm fine with just my square, my triangle, my circle, my cross.
I'm gonna go right to the
I did
internet
find
station.
some examples. There's the Competition Pro. It's still 4 buttons, 2 shoulders, but it basically looks like the love child of a SNES and the Genesis controller. So it has the Genesis controller's general style, size, and layout, but it has all the SNES buttons plus turbo.
Hey, Turbo.
There's the
But-
ASCII pad. I did use one of them once. They're basically official quality controllers with turbo. So they're very good. That's a recommend for
Hey,
me.
if you
All
didn't
on
have
Steam.
Space Jump there, would you have been trapped? Yes, because I don't have more fall bombs.
Yeah, the other thing here is the ASCII-ware fighter pad. That is a full front 6-button controller.
We can check. That's Ridley. We could. No, we can't go on a Ridley because we're not
Only
Ridley.
issue, based on what I can see here, is you know how on the Sega Saturn controller the bigger buttons are all laid out on the bottom?
I do.
Yeah, on this fighter pad they're on the top instead. So it's like the top row's big, but the bottom row's
Bottom row is
smaller.
small. Okay.
But
Left fox and me.
this controller isn't for me. It's for my girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
She has a older 360 controller, and it's ass.
Like older? Are we talking like first gen 360
Yeah,
with a really shitty D-pad? Yeah.
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I know what you mean.
It's really bad. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm getting you a better controller because she was struggling at SA2.
I'd imagine.
I'll
I'll say SA2. Remind me SA2 later. Go ahead, experiment.
I was gonna say, if you don't want to just get another Xbox, you could get the 8-bit Do Pro.
Yeah, I mean, so the idea isn't going with another Xbox controller specifically. I'm probably gonna either get her an 8-bit Do or a Gully Kit controller, and then I am definitely gonna get her a Xbox controller. Sorry, not Xbox, GameCube controller.
Oh shit. Okay, well,
Since she's
that's-
used to.
No, it's like most of the fucking overworld just open for me because I got Titan's Mitts.
yeah, you can also go into Misery Maya. That does
Yeah.
have one of the warp points.
Go ahead, Jason. Continue your
But like, I was gonna get her like one of those two, and then I was gonna get her a GameCube controller. That would work on PC. Because
okay.
Mayflash.
I mean, she played the GameCube version of SA2 most. So
Makes
just to
sense.
give her a controller that she's familiar with.
Why can we never find good Dreamcast controller adapters?
Oh no, I put on SA2 render fix on there for her. And I'm like, yeah, look at all these transparency effects that were broken before.
Actually, yeah. Let me check the bottom right real quick.
I don't mind the Dreamcast controller as is. It's just I'll usually swap the analog stick cap out with one from a DualShock 4 or a DualSense, just so you got that ridge and something to grip on instead of hard plastic. The only other thing I do not like, that D-pad. That D-pad is...
I've not used a Dreamcast controller in so long.
I just used one this weekend, which goes into my point that I want to bring up. I had company over for the weekend. It was my friend Alex. And for some reason or another, Nora just wanted to show her Sonic Adventure 2 as originally released. Because Alex is a really big Sonic fan. Really big Shadow fan in particular. And she loaded up SA2 on the Dreamcast. And it was just going to go as far as the title screen. And then I said, I'm going to play City Escape. And then City Escape became, I'm going to keep playing. And then I'm going to keep playing became, I'm going to beat all of SA2.
I mean, it's not that long at least. But I understand what you did.
I did Hero, Dark, and Last Side in the span of a couple of hours in the Dreamcast. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is not a long game. It's not a terrible.
I'm looking at to do that next time I come over to your house.
The only thing you'll be
because I've been itching to play that again. And
SA2?
Spider-Man. Yeah. Specifically the Dreamcast version and Spider-Man on the Dreamcast.
Well, what is it with the Dreamcast version of Spider-Man that you particularly like? There was a Dreamcast port. Was it the PS1 game?
Not like the movie title. No.
No.
Yeah,
the PS1 game. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. The one that was more comic book oriented. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just I haven't played them in like 21 years. It was back whenever I was still living on base. A friend had it, so I'd always go over to his house and play on his Dreamcast, and we would play for fucking hours.
But so funny is, like, after we finished SA2, which, by the way, I was so angry, because the final hazard fight, the second part of the Bio-Lizard encounter, the supersonic thing, it was the best fucking run of that fight I ever had in my goddamn life. Ever.
Not on recording.
Did not get hit once by the laser or the pimples, straight for the boil every single time, no hesitation. It was my fastest fucking kill of that dude, and I wasn't recording myself.
Of course. So
and then these two are thinking I'm trying to impress them. I was like, no, I fucking ate. That was just dumb luck.
Is this how you impress the ladies with a perfect run of final
Absolutely.
hazard?
Hey, I don't want to brag, but I like to smash some boils. Fucking all right. Let's get the hell out. I can't take the speed booster exit because I don't have speed juice.
I said the only other way you can get around it now is the Dark World warp point. I think it should be near the glass tube. You should be able to break that.
Meridia glass tube I can break, yeah.
It should be around there.
I do not have the Riz. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Actually, no. I think Riz is short for. I think Riz is short for charisma. It's just that it's too fucking hard to say the word charisma. People got to shorthand everything.
I think it's more fashion, like, you know.
No, I think it's I think it's charisma. I think it's shorthand for charisma. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do research into this because it's on one of those goddamn words that my students keep on using, and it's driving me up the wall.
Well, buck up. You're a teacher though, so you should be the first to learn this stuff.
How do you do, fellow Rizzlers?
Rizzle me this fat man.
I already gave my students a heart attack when I told them I know exactly what a gooner is and that they're too young to say it. They're literally 10 years old.
Listen, it's slang for charisma. It does. Modern slang sucks ass. I mean, come on. Let's be fair. For the sake of perspective, what was slang in the early aughts and the 90s? You know, hell, there was a time during the 80s up into the early 90s, and you can probably blame the Turtles for this, where we try to get radical, tubular, mondo. What other Super Mario World special world did I forget?
Gnarly, like the experimenter said.
Yeah, like
way cool, dude.
Wicked.
Cowabunga. That's right. Like,
Hey, I think that's it
bitchin'.
right there.
Chevy Nova. Come on. Like, these are words that we tried to pass off as cool.
I know, I can see it on the map, the door below right there. That's
Yeah.
the warp point to the Dark World.
I tried to do the mock ball for this, if I recall correct. I'm going to try it one more time.
Yeah. it
Eat
didn't
my
go so well.
shorts.
Oh, that one now got on.
I didn't even jump that fucking time, dude. 1 second. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna go down.
So, John, are you getting crunk today?
What?
Now that is the crunk is a combination. It's a portmanteau of two words that is crazy and drunk, I want to say. So getting crunk means you're getting crazy and drunk.
Oh, crazy drunk.
There was a time where we used to spell
this
fat
is-
with a PH.
This is definitely Mountain. Now, before this was the Dark World one, though.
PH?
Dark World is, yeah.
Now you're
Meridia.
just
We can start. Let's go back to the desert actually, since we can now. No, we don't have the book.
No, but you can use the myths, get to Misery Maya. There's a few checks there you can do. Not in the dungeon itself, but around the dungeon.
Oh dear.
Hey, my power
Swag
went out
Doc,
again.
save me, thank you.
Yay.
Oh my god. Misery Mire. We can
Number 6.
check here. We can lift this rock. And we got the moon pearl, so.
So you got the 2 side entrances of Misery Maya, and you've got the top right corner. You could also use that to get into the Desert Palace early.
Fucking leave me alone, pterodactyl. Oh my god, I'm getting bodied. Holy shit.
These things take like 3-4 hearts.
Oh, you don't have the. Oh, you have the blue mail.
I had the. Yeah, no, that was catching me off guard. Fucking. Ow.
Stop eating the blocks.
I can't help it. They're so delicious. Ow.
Fight the block. You fight the block now, don't you?
Yay.
Missiles.
I mean, when I was young, I always misinterpreted them as oversized
Come on,
milk
Power,
chocolate
please
squares,
come back.
So
It is hot in this room.
No, that's why I had the power turned off. You gotta cool down.
So let's go to the. We can check.
We're
this
going
one,
to
but I
this stuff,
think-
yeah.
Yeah, I think this will take you to Lower North Air. Yep, it did.
This is a warp point.
Yes.
Yep.
What am I doing here?
I believe right now you're next door to the Golden Teresa room.
What the fuck?
Hi,
Why?
how are you?
Why am I here?
It's
Oh.
80 degrees in here.
I don't have charge beam.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
I don't have charge
Fahrenheit.
beam because fucking Golden Teresa is kind of a bitch with just missiles.
You got soups.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing about soups, when it comes to Golden Teresa, they can just catch that shit and toss
Yeah,
it back
they
at
can
you.
only- Yeah, but they can only catch 1. We have
But he
45.
has so much help. That's not enough. Golden Teresa's a bitch with just missiles. Oh, I mean, we can try. We can.
And look at that.
You know, we got
More
more.
missiles.
Yeah. But it's like, I can't remember the last time I fought Golden Teresa with just missiles. Because once I found out the plasma beam was just much better for it, I've always used plasma beam. Oh,
I mean, it's not like you know where the plasma beam is.
I like how we just landed right in front of us. It was so charming. Oh, you think you're funny because you can go, but you only got 1 arm, so you can only catch 1. Funny, cute. Diagonal shot might be better there.
it reduces health?
Still super missiles. Still punches fuck out of him.
Huh.
Now you can go with both and clean house. If
We can get this item here. Yeah, I think these are just bombable blocks. Or
you'd have to do it. You'd have to do a mid-air power bomb to get them on
Yeah.
screen. There you go.
50
mean, you got some-
rupees. More.
I
mean, that's good.
They
Which we
regenerate.
can't get because those are those annoying one-way blocks.
Yeah, it's true.
Why is my power out?
But hey, here we are.
Is it a
we're
rolling
in-
blackout?
I don't know at
We're in
all.
Oak.
Is it because
But-
there's snow there again?
No, there's no snow.
Yeah, I came over here and apparently it's leaving starting to on Thursday.
Recharge my health though, because I took a lot of damage.
Everything's gonna be flooded.
Well, because of the snow melting and shit.
Well, we're still
Yeah,
waiting
we
for
basically
our
right now we have had almost non-stop snow down for the past 3-4 days.
Okay.
So we have like 20 to 30 centimeters of snow. It basically almost reaches my knees, and we're pretty much the same height, yeah. And then
1,300 people without power. Cool.
And then this coming Thursday through then the entire weekend, it's going to jump up in heat, which is causing with a fuck ton of rain. So it's going to be a lot of melted snow and rain on top.
I mean, we're still waiting for our bins to be emptied. They haven't been empty since before Christmas.
Over 1,300 people without power. So it doesn't even, like, I can't record how many people are without power right now. So it's probably the entire fucking town.
Right, so this is a bit of a one-way loop.
Did someone drive on the power lines or something? Sounds like someone drove on the power lines.
Real quick.
Wait, what do you mean drove on the power lines?
One second. So are the warps that send you between Zelda and Metroid the ones that are already there in the game? The warp points themselves, not the game switching part. Or do they create new maps screens that contain the warp? Sorry if I worded confusing.
All the ones are in A Link to the Past were there vanilla. They just changed the exits. Here they added new doors.
Yeah. Because otherwise you risk compromising the original design. Which I know sounds weird because
Oh right, we can't kill those things.
No, you can power bomb them, but you can we don't have charge beam. We loop here, but all we know waiting for us is those bombs, which is nothing. If we go up, we're going back to Lower Norfair, which we don't need to because we just came back from there. I'm going to continue going right.
So you can at least get towards Ridley. We can't kill him, but we can.
No, we can't kill Ridley. We're ill. Technically, we can, but we're just really ill-equipped, and he's gonna hurt.
That sounds like a challenge.
Can we get through here without dying? Is the next important question.
I'm about to find out.
So we're supposed to have grab suits at this point.
We're also supposed to have screw attack. Because screw attack is supposed to get you past these breakable pillars.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. We are currently not screwing anybody.
Except ourselves.
Except ourselves.
Yeah. But there's not a day in my life that goes by without me getting screwed in some form or fashion. Wow, these guys take fucking forever to kill with the power bombs. God damn. What are the carcasses of these guys made of?
Well, it's gold, so gold superiority.
They like gold.
I'll tell you one thing though. I think more than anything that I'm having just like the deepest shits with when it comes to playing this game is like I'm having the miserable fucking time with the space jump rhythm.
It's probably because you're used to the high jump variant, not the low jump one.
There are variants?
Yeah, because you can have high jump enabled.
Right.
And space jump, or you can have high jump off, but still have space jump. So this is probably just a config you're absolutely not used to.
It's right, because I never have high jump disabled. Like once I get, it's like, why would I turn it off?
I mean, unless you're going through the lower
Super missile
star areas.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason ran out of
power.
power.
The power just got to Jason.
Yeah, wait, he was talking about his power went out. I think he was on his phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's trying to save the
juice.
Save the electricity.
I have an idea. Let me program this into the Pokemon PC. I will arbitrary code generate him a power supply.
Just 3D print one for him. That works how it works, right?
The heart. The heart room has a heart. Well, the Mickey Mouse room has a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that means you have to go to more Kingdom Hearts.
1 second.
Did somebody say the door to Lower Norfair?
And it is fucking Ridley in the organization coat.
But it's like really tattered and stretched because he's too fucking big for one.
I don't know if I'm assigned for more Kingdom Hearts, Aaron. I'm not sure if I'm ready to begin that fucking. I'm not sure if I'm ready to begin my Kingdom. Oh god. Oh god. No, this is it. Stick a fork in me and I'm done, baby. That's it. As soon as I didn't get that jump off.
This is it. This is it. I've been hit. Can he save it? Can he save it? Can he save it?
Barely.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
You were lucky.
Oh, I just had a baby.
We're gonna name it.
Well, now the cats are gonna get jealous.
Okay. I can't go back because that's too far. I have to commit. I have to try again. Why did I go in as Morph Ball? That's so fucking stupid. Yo, this fucking sucks donkey chunks. Oh god. Alright, this room I believe is I mean I can get out of Ridley from there. And that is that's where
you kill that guy and you drop down into the room below it to get the expansion that's normally there.
Yeah, it's an E-tank that's normally there, yeah.
But now it could be anything.
It might even be an E-tank, you're right.
You know how much we wanted those.
It could even be a 20% voucher off today's sponsor.
Okay. Now it cares which sponsor.
Now, here's the fun. We're not going to tell you which one. Stay around to find out. Oh, and since this is a live stream, you can't skip forward. Your precious sponsor skip won't save you now.
I know who this streamer is. I think I'll take a gander. 3 minutes of ads.
1 hour unskippable ad. Well, better than a flick and a kick in the dick.
I'm so tense right now, not because of my health, but I'm afraid of the space jump missing an input. And then I just fucking fall down.
Oh, where's Trev with that missed input soundboard when we need it? Well, we might not be able to go down, but we can go up.
Yeah, we can get out of here through this corridor. It's like, I thought I shot the guy, but apparently I did not.
It did not count.
5 minutes of ads? What the fuck? On Twitch?
What the hell?
Well, it's only a small indie company.
Fucking, I think when they say Twitch, they're referring to my response of having 3 minutes of ads when I load up a streamer's page. Come on, bro.
You know, I'm kind of glad that my country is too small for them to actually put any proper ads down.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
It means I don't really get ads on Twitch because no one wants to advertise to us. Too small. There are more people in your channel.
Advertisers
like
like you,
growth.
baby man.
Perks of being from a small country. No one gives a damn at times. The problem is, no one gives a damn at times.
Ah, but only one of these is the right and it's hidden. Normally you need the X-ray visor.
You're right, but isn't it also just a...
Now it just sounds like a bloody money counter.
Hold on a second, what am I missing here?
Oh, Shadow's really kicking these people's asses.
Was I not
gotta
holding
go
right
over the
enough?
top.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was holding right enough. I was like, did they change something? Like, nope.
Okay, we're in.
I'm just fucking stupid.
And he's back.
Welcome back.
I'm definitely not back.
How much time do you have?
So right now I am on my Steam Deck.
Hey, I mean, if you... I just like that you have multiple, like, alternatives just in case. They will not silence me so easily.
Well, what's funny is that, you know, the fucking Elgato mic works on it too. So I literally just unplugged it from my PC and plugged it into the Steam Deck.
And you don't sound any different. And that's the funniest shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is a PC at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh well, this is going to be fun.
Let's see.
Yeah, I got. And then my router's still plugged up to a different battery.
How do I do Crystal Flash again? Can I do Crystal Flash? I don't think I can because I don't have the items for it.
Shit. This is something I don't really do, so let me have to.
No, because I need Charge Beam for it, don't I? I think I need Charge Beam for Crystal Flash.
Metroid.
Crystal Flash
is a technique used. Select power bombs. Must have 50 or less energy, empty reserve tanks, 10 missiles, super missiles, and 11 power bombs. Samus must enter ball mode, spend 1 power bomb. At the end of the power bomb's explosion, if the player is holding the aim up and aim down button, default L and R down on the D-pad, and the fire button, that will initiate the Crystal Flash.
Can you send that to me again? I'm sorry. Can you post that and mute it?
Basically, hold the trigger button.
Can you post that and mute it, please?
I am going to. I just have to paste the text.
I'm sorry, Trios. The only reason why I'm asking to post it is because I can't comprehend English language right now.
All right, to be fair.
Empty reserve tanks, at least 10 missiles. One to initiate the one power bomb. Damn.
Oh, you need one more.
Wait for no. I think I have everything that I need. Yeah.
So, let's hope this doesn't bugger up.
All right, hold on a second. At the end, the player is holding aim up.
So let me think. If I was doing this on a SNES controller, that would be LR down and
there it goes. We're back.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Crystal Flash.
It actually became in use.
I've never had to use the Crystal Flash in a genuine emergency.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Anymore.
Anyway, to kind of elaborate, because I work from home, I kind of need a setup that will give me the least amount of downtime possible. Yeah. And for about a year or so, we had like rolling brownouts that were pretty frequent. So I have a battery backup for the router itself. And then I have a battery backup for my PC and the little mesh router that's in this room. So that backup died because, the gaming PC sucks back power like nothing else. If it was just my work PC running right now, that'd be up for about 45 minutes instead of about 15 for the gaming PC. But since the main router is still up and whatnot, I can just use the Steam Deck, and I have a Anker 28,000 milliamp hour power bank, so I can fully charge the Steam Deck twice over.
I need to fucking recharge my items, and there's a enemy spawner, I think, directly north of where I am now. That's what I need to do. Nessa Haimini? I fucking butchered that name. It's first time I was able to catch you live. Usually I work when I get your notifications. That's a lie. I don't go live. No, I'm kidding. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I might be late to ask this question, but what are your expectations for the Switch 2? I just want SSD. I want... Alright, so genuine answer without like being like snarky about that sort of thing. If there's two things that I really want the most out of anything for the Switch 2 is SSD for, faster loading and that sort of thing, what I think is a given at this point, so whatever. I also want menus and a UI that has a fucking personality. Because the Switch's UI is the dullest shit. I load into the Switch and the thing, and I'm greeted with silence. I go to the eShop on the Switch, and I'm greeted with silence. The eShop is also slow as balls, like on the Switch.
The webpage, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Right? It's just a webpage. Yeah. But it's also like, given how slow it is, like that's inexcusable. Like in the time that we are now.
You know, it's amazing. You use any of the switch menus, you get silence. I join the voice call, I always get silence.
Because you don't ping when you join, and you don't say anything when you join.
Because it's rude when you're in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, but you could just say hello.
Hello?
Well, you
just pull out your inner balloon boy.
Hi.
Hey G, how's it going?
Okay, just join us. Just join in and go.
Yeah, I mean that's better than nothing. I have several different join noises in different discords. Not this one though. I don't have a custom join noise for this one.
God, do I have the fucking throat to do this right now?
I mean, I've been thinking about it as ones. I just don't know what I should do. Maybe the Soviet national anthem in some service, because I'm little known as the guy who dispenses communism there.
All right, John.
What's up,
like,
Jason?
We're gonna give you an SSD
Okay,
for the Switch 2.
sure.
It won't be used or replaceable. It will be soldered to the motherboard, and it'll only be 32 gigs.
Fuck off. I will learn how to unsolder something then, if that's the case, so I can resolder or not solder at all. Why would I solder a drive to a board? A board with larger capacity.
Okay, fine. It won't be soldered to the motherboard. It will be part of the fucking chip itself on the motherboard. Go the Apple route.
Okay.
Please,
But
Jason.
Justice,
Nintendo might be listening.
Nice idea in theory, one problem. Switch stands are encrypted with per console keys.
Okay.
You would need those to swap them out.
Let's go back to LTTP. Because I know there's other things we can check with the loadout we have now, but I think it's time we also start cleaning up some LTTP in the meantime.
What do you mean I was late to the party?
No, one of my join sound effects and like in my raid Discord specifically for when I have raid nights.
For the love of liberty, my leg!
I don't have. I don't remember the origin of the video, but it's like open the country, stop having it be closed.
Oh, history of Japan.
Thank you. I think that's where it's from.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to figure out a join noise. I don't know.
Yeah, there's one from Oversimplified. They do like very, very brief history things. There's one voice where he just goes, "Oh no!" It's always use that for a join call.
That's not the teleportation room.
No, this is the room you struggled for 10 minutes trying to do a mock ball.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
It was 11 minutes.
Now, we didn't check the top right corner of Misery Maya, so we still have that to do.
Also,
Well,
I have no idea what the hell that was.
Also, I just had a thought, big brain moment, right? Desert Palace, backwards.
You want us to go Desert Palace now?
We could do it right now.
We don't have the book
We could
though.
go- but remember, we can go to Dark World. We can go past the area of the book.
So you wanted
Or
me
just
to
go
go?
through
So
the back.
you want to go? So you want me to go back to Misery Mire right now, right?
Yep, to go to the top right corner, get the last check there, go back to Dark World, and if we just hang around the north point of the wall, oh look, we're at the halfway point of Desert Palace. We just have
Okay.
to go in backwards,
Go back,
get
okay.
the item that's on the
I
ledge,
see.
get the big key.
another book is in the Desert Palace.
That is possible.
That'd be some shit.
Also, pour one out for the Ghosts of Misery Maya, which you cannot see today.
No, because we don't have the Aether medallion. No, we have the medallion. I don't remember which one that was, but still.
No, but for this one, I saw Bombos. Okay, so we don't need him.
Oh no. For 20
there
rupees, I'll
was a
tell you something. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, let's. He probably has a wonderful
give it a
story
go.
that's good for a chortle. All I can say
have
that my
chortles.
life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain. All I can do is just pour some tea for two and speak my point of view. But it's not.
oh Jesus Christ!
What the hell?
Hey,
No.
Hey, Hey.
Ow.
Volume warning next time, prick.
That one fucking hurt.
No
What
hot
did you
seat,
play?
no Domino's CEO shenanigans.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a complaint I have with fucking Discord, man.
Yeah.
Why is the preview button so fucking tiny?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about me that I have problems with, because people are going to be shitheads with the soundboard, right? You know, I think there should be a prerequisite. Like, there should be a decibels check for when you're, I know, just give me a second. There should be a decibels check for when you're uploading sounds. And if it goes past a certain decibel, you can't upload it. Because people think they're fucking funny when they upload these obnoxiously loud sound effects and then they just play it on a whim and they try and get a laugh, but all they just get is, dude, that was really fucking loud.
Yeah. And I don't know why that one's so loud when here's another one on that same server.
What the? Ah.
Like
Okay, some of
that's
this-
nowhere near as loud.
Ah, here we are.
No.
Nom. Pop.
No.
I'm just thinking the Homer Simpson eating noise and stuff.
And then, you know,
That was
there's the infamously loud one. You know,
Oh, that one.
See, but that wasn't as loud as the Miku clip.
yeah, dude, the Miku clip made me
Yeah.
toss my headphones off.
So what I do now is use that, go to the dark world, walk left a tiny bit, warp out.
Fucking hell.
It's like then you hear the same like voice clip that
Was it right here?
is on one server.
Bit further.
The further left. Isn't there like an obvious like point where like use it here?
Yeah, like the here would do you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was doing the dishes. Oh shit, I'm inside.
Okay, a little to the right.
I was doing the dishes, then suddenly Hatsune Miku.
That's also valid. I said we don't have the big key, so I don't think we can get all the way in.
Probably not.
Right one.
Yeah, no, I try to fucking noise normalize my fucking soundboard shit.
Can't use that trick.
Right.
I was about to ask experiment. Do you realize what I just did there? It's like, yeah, I know
Yep.
exactly. It's an idiot.
And I think this one is bottom left corner. In the next room for the key.
I have no idea who Hatsune Miku is. How?
Real quick before we go into that tangent, because that's like even I have to ask how. But do you guys have any experience with? I forget the actual name of it because my friend. I was talking with my friend Gabe earlier today before I started doing prep. For Zelda, like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask randomizers, there's something called key sanity or pot sanity. Do you guys know what those are? Because he was asking, would you ever consider the idea of doing that?
Key sanity basically means is the keys aren't actually in the dungeons, they can be anywhere, and pot sanity means every single pot in the game is a check. Every single one.
Okay,
of them
so
can be
pot
one.
sanity. Ew. Key sanity
Don't-
sounds terrible.
Oh no, you know what's even better? You can have both at the same time.
What?
Look, me and Linky have had to survive runs with that. Thanks, Ernie. And if you do a multi-build, we can do life transference as well. So if someone takes damage, you all take damage.
Oh my
If someone
God.
dies, you all die. We can even have rupee transfers, so everybody has to share a wallet. I like to call it communism mode.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And again, this can all stack. And this is top right. Yep.
Try randomizers the doors at the same time. The doors? What do you mean by the doors?
Oh, basically, if you're trying to go in the dungeon thinking, oh yeah, this is the Dongo's cavern. Wait, why is it the Shadow Temple?
Oh, I somehow ended up in Jabba Jabba's belly.
I mean, if you want that kind of absolute insanity to 11, try the door randomizer for Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, because some of the most requested randomizers that I got besides this one is Zelda related. And I just want to know what I'm getting myself into.
Rain.
So we go back to the first half to get the big key. Thought so.
Okay, well I think we're done here.
Well, good thing we can just take the back door.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What?
It looks like people are explaining who Hatsune Miku is.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
get
like I'm very confused. It's like how do you go so far on the internet without at least learning or even indirectly Hatsune Miku?
So,
Maybe they've heard some music, just didn't make the connection or ever seen it.
But Hatsune Miku and Vocaloids in general have a pretty distinct sound.
So this could be something that I just have heard, but didn't really consider more than a just weird, like auto-tune or something on the voice of the singer.
Now you see, a
Well,
Dark
that-
Souls randomizer I wouldn't even consider because I've only played the first game, and even then, I'm not interested in a Dark Souls randomizer. I would rather just play the vanilla games first before I even consider the idea.
Yeah. I've been in Dark Souls 1, 2,
No, you can
3
do-
a couple of times, and I'm pretty sure I've only seen like 20% of those games. Something like that.
First key should be in here, and then we go
I
to
do
the
not have the boots to knock it off.
well cock. Well, better hope there's another key somewhere, otherwise we are screwed.
We're gonna have to come back to this later, and I don't remember how many other chests I can get here.
Well,
before.
unless this chest here gives us the big key, which that'd be pretty funny.
It's normally a map, I think, or a compass.
This is normally the map. It's the top pop behind it, switch.
Yeah.
Is that you can do Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Randomizer together, but I wouldn't quite recommend it at the moment.
Don't
Hey,
a couple
cool,
of things.
okay, cool.
Lol, called it.
LOL. Well, at the very
now,
least, we can
yeah.
finish the dungeon, but we should still check rooms. I just came back from
It's related to the saving function. They're not doing saving properly from a hardware perspective view, so that's kind of breaking on emulators. That's not the one they're specifically using, which will probably just be a variant of modloader or modem. So you'd have issues with it on hardware with flashcards, simple Aries. Maybe they'll eventually fix it, but I'm not holding my breath.
Oh my god.
What happened? Did you lose power
There
again?
goes the router.
We're about to lose him. Jason, no.
Yeah, the battery's back up for the router.
Hey
Thank
guys,
God
what's going-
I have my phone's hotspot now.
Well, we can check the big chart.
I know. I find your perseverance very like inspiring. To be fair,
Yeah,
if it gives you any sort of confidence.
yeah.
Samus's next Federation contract is taking too long, so she's saving Hyrule to pay the bills. That's fucked up. But what's Link gonna do?
He's just updated the fact that his uncle's alive again.
I don't know. Dennis?
Hey Joshua, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. You as well, Gaming Galaxy 64. I mean, you're the one that
Anyway,
I just literally read your comment. Like, what the fuck? I'm silly.
No, I didn't have a chance to say it before the fucking battery went out on the router. But JC, no, you can't call
Gravity
Miku a VTuber.
We got a gravity suit that opens all of Meridia,
And we have space jump.
and we have space jump.
Oh,
Miku is more like a kind of like a synthetic voice, like a musical instrument kind of
let's
thing.
start from here.
Yeah.
Can we use the mirror?
You can use the mirror to take it to the entrance you came through.
Yeah, because I think we're
You
done,
can't be
right?
bothered to walk. Yeah, you're done here, but you
Yeah.
can go and kill the boss now if you want.
Yeah, let's go kill the boss. That's what I was thinking of. Like, let's get back to the other entry point, and that way we can at least finish the dungeon.
And you can get the item you missed down here on the ledge.
Oh, did I not? I thought I did already.
Nope. Yeah, went straight
Oh,
in.
it's just missiles. We weren't missing anything. How you doing, buddy? Buddy, no.
You ever managed to hit him as you were dashing and he just floats in midair in his idle position?
I can't say I have. No.
I know it's supposed to be a whole vulture thing, but it's always looked to me like a giant oversized bat more than anything.
If Samus is meant to be in her power suit, why does she need the shield? This is not a power suit. This is her Zero suit. And she doesn't have diddly dickin' defenses with that damn thing. If Zero Mission and Other M are anything to go by, I keep fucking...
Oh, and if you're wondering where the emergency blaster was, it's in the shop.
Yeah.
And we need an emergency blaster for the emergency blaster. Go figure. Anyway, Sanctuary over Dark World Dungeon, right? For music, vanilla in this game.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just realized it's playing the Dark World music.
Yeah, it randomizes which one.
Damn it! I love the Eastern Palace theme. Well, just the Light World theme.
Yeah, it's just called Sanctuary in the soundtrack. It's just...
Really, it's just called yeah. Because I known it for the longest time as Sanctuary Dungeon.
Yeah, that's
which is weird because like, not really. Because when I hear the Sanctuary, I think of the church.
You mean, yeah, that one.
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, I do have one remix of
I didn't want to do it because I don't want to torture people with me going humming or ooh.
Yeah.
It's literally a very heavy tech remix. Hard to find these days, though. It's been on YouTube for, what, 15, 16 years?
I don't fuck that.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Okay, so are we going to try and kill this fucker with the arrows, or are we doing this the old-fashioned way?
Doing this the old... What, the wheel?
Arrows do more damage to it.
Oh, okay. Well...
Look, Snares would have my head off if I didn't mention that.
If arrows do damage to it, I am not the man to try it.
I mean, on the upside, if you manage to kill them at the right time, you can just erase their little projectiles out of existence because it's too many sprites on the screen.
It's true.
I know Greg was playing Super Ninja Boy, was it, the other day?
Super
Like,
Ninja
oh my
Boy?
god. Yeah, it was just out to the NSO along with Sute Hakun and another game.
Super Ninja Boy. It's not Mystical Ninja Goemon, is it?
No, it's completely unrelated.
Oh, okay.
And when Greg played it, he found out, oh wait, this game has a really shit frame rate. To the point it's barely playable, and I'm just thinking, right, it's likely a slow run game then. It's just, well, can you fix it? Like, yeah, there's two ways we can fix it. Option 1, we make it fast ROM, so it uses the full SNES CPU speed. Option 2 is the harder one, where we'd have to basically decompile and port the game to the SA1 chip, which is just the SNES CPU, but much beefier. And that's only if it's CPU constrained. If it's PPU constrained, which is the GPU, no chance.
Fatal Fury 2 Super Ninja Boy and that one bubble with a beak, a compass.
Yeah, Sute Hakun, or Suck and Blow in Japanese.
What? Blowjob?
I love that puzzle game.
Maybe
Love
Mother Brain
launch.
is pumping a hallucinogen through Planet Zebus' air and Samus is tripping the entire time while fighting to stay in control.
So kind of like Batman in Arkham Asylum when he ended up in the clock tower.
I'm in a wall.
Get out of it.
Hold on.
We got Titan's Myth, so Thieves Town is easy access.
Warp Point is above Kakariko. Let's go to Kakariko.
Still missing the hammer, that's the next important thing.
I need the hammer.
You can do the cape check. You can do the...
Oh, we can check the cemetery.
Although, yeah, I was going to say, do the graveyard check.
Let's go check the
Let's go
cemetery.
for 3.
Was it 3? No, yeah, because when 1 takes me on top of Death Mountain, that's a further way back.
Still need to get you to do Ancient Stone Tablets.
Oh, 1 second. We
One
also
screen and then straight
have the shovel.
Ah, but we don't have the Pegasus boots. Darn
We
it.
do not know.
Oh, we can check the Grove, I guess.
Let me unequip my fucking flute so that I miss the shoes so much, dude.
Oh, no swag duck by
How would you
accident.
feel about Samus having fully voiced dialogue in the next Metroid game with presumably good voice direction, unlike other M? I don't care if Samus speaks. What have
I mean,
you.
she spoke in Dread.
Yeah, she speaks plenty of times. If they want to make the next game voiced or what have you, whatever they decide to do with it, that's fine. I don't care. As long as it sounds good. That's literally all I care about.
Wait, oh no, we need
And
Pegasus
there's
boots for that
and it-
one, don't we? Shit, but we don't need to get underneath the cemetery.
Can it just go back into like through the palace or through the
Yeah, that one
sanctuary.
requires the Pegasus boots, but we can just
that's right.
but the top left one. Now we can just push that. We just need the Titan mitts.
What is it, jammed?
Excuse me? Are you British?
No.
No. I don't know what she said.
I could barely make it out. Something, excuse me, and beyond that, it's a blur.
Am I British, she said. Okay, no, I'm not.
You British?
E.
You-
10. A map to what?
That is a weird food additive. I've not heard of that.
In the bottom of the wall.
My favorite food additive is red number 3.
Oh, that's illegal in my country. Can't use that.
Wait, are you serious?
It's about to be illegal here.
Yes.
Red number 3 is illegal?
Yep.
Due to context.
It's basically it's one of those. If I recall, it's a chemical that might do something. I forgot, like cancer, probably. Like most of them.
Is it carcinogenic?
Yeah, it's a carcinogenic, and when it's like some food colorings, for example, Cocoa Puffs, they had to remove that because the food coloring used for that to make it brown was a causative. So they're like, nope, no more Cocoa Puffs for you. You can't go cuckoo for it. And red number 3 is also one of those.
But the good news is E107 is still around.
Yeah, because he managed to escape Eggman's
Well,
fortress.
the funny thing is, most of you have eaten this particular E number and not even realized it.
Yeah. Well, what is it?
Human hair.
Oh, see.
Ah,
Because, bonding agents for bread ain't cheap. You know what's cheaper? Oh, just scooping human hair up and using that instead.
Let's do Thieves Town.
So you're never gonna look at bread the same again. You're welcome, chat.
that loaf is certainly fluffy, and not because of the flour or the
I wanted
baking
a
soda.
loaf. I wanted a loaf of bread, not a furry loaf of bread. God damn it!
So when it starts molting, it's not because it's of mushroom; it's because the hair is growing again.
It's because it's gone from winter to summer.
There's a lot of food adjectives and stuff like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We have the lantern. We don't have a fire rod. And I think we
do
need
we
the
have-
fire rod to open that little cap. Or can you do it with the
How are we on
lantern?
pendants? No, we can't do it with the lantern. We need the fire rod.
We have one
how are
pendant.
We have one pendant
One
to
pendant.
share. Shit. Okay, so Master Sword's a no-go.
No. Okay.
Not getting into too much detail, but John, you remember I told you there were 2 tests, right?
2 tests? Oh, okay, yeah. What about it?
Yeah, I finally got a call because I had to like leave a message in the app telling
Okay.
them, "Hey, your
Yeah.
number's like blocking me." Apparently the fucking lab lost the blood test.
What the fuck?
Seriously.
Yeah, just straight up lost it
Come on,
entirely.
man,
So
like-
I have to go back and do it again. Where they lost the sample. I'm like, what did you do with my blood?
Well,
Then you're gonna find out
that.
that you fucking went to Dr. Acula and it's like, you idiot. He's not a doctor.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. Ah, this is the
Where
replacement
the
at
fuck
one.
the blood go?
Where'd the blood go, doctor? Where'd the blood go?
No, but seriously, dude, like, at what point can you just start pursuing legal action or some other shit? Because that's incompetence, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Right.
that is also dangerous. It is legit dangerous.
We might see a genetic clone of Jason at some point.
Next time we go to TMG, it's just 2 J's. Like, Jason, what's there a second to you?
I have 880 rupees. Oh boy.
All right.
Well-
Are you gonna save state this?
Should I save state?
If you want to save.
I think it's fixed for randomizers.
Oh, is it fixed?
There we go.
So there you go. That's check done. You got the magic boomerang.
Okay, so it's just for those. Okay, all right. That's
Yeah.
that's. At least I got the magic boom. B.
A bee.
It's going to ask you. It's going to ask you who wants to be the obedient little worker bee.
Wait, miss. Stop.
There's a bee.
I just want to ask you something. Come on, lady. I just want to ask you something. Hey,
Oh my god! It's got a
Can you
gun!
come on, man. I just want to ask. Do you like girls? Hey, what's going on here?
Who's your little obedient worker bee?
Ah, shit, man. I can't transition screens.
Wait, hold on, wait. We have Titan bits. We can check this too. I know, like I'm kind of a little place
Calling my
motherfucker.
boss.
Pick one area and choose to stay in it.
Me telling my boss,
but you have
hey,
to
I'm
remember,
probably
you
gonna have to
must
call
be
out again
Thieves
for
Town
work
to market.
tomorrow. The fucking doctor's lost my blood.
They were going for a glass of red wine instead drank mine.
I need the hammer.
I need the hammer.
So, I mean, again, Thieves Town is technically open to you. There's also that little hut area you could blow up with a bomb to get a chest in there.
Was
That's
that
a
bottom
chest.
left? Was it the same as Kakariko? Yeah.
It's this one here.
I need boots. I need hammer.
You need boots with hammers.
I like boots because I just want to be able to run faster. I like hammer because who doesn't like hammers? Super missiles.
Well, I think you got
People
all
are
the
between
suits.
them in a hard place.
Well, the good news is we have all the soups.
Yeah, because I put
Government,
this at 50.
Everything else.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, we know we won't get any. Oh my god, he looks like a bee! There we go. All right.
This here is the bee. I'm more afraid of the bee.
Give her a toss.
Yep. Give it a wank.
Give it a tug and a bit of a wank, and would you look at that? This game ain't jank. Unless you're glitchy game, in which case it's very much jank.
We can check this chest. Oh, I don't want to be a bunny.
Actually, good question. What is the Dark World transformation
Good.
for?
Yeah, actually, I don't know. You're absolutely right.
Because that is technically an extra character. It's also the biggest pain in the arse to get the fucking colors right for everything to play with it. Ugh.
Jundenator. So I know. Oh wait,
dang
fuck!
it.
I'm kind of weirded out by this because you say hi, John, and then you say, "So I know that John." Why do you refer to me in the third person? So I know that John isn't a Magic the Gathering player. Will the upcoming release of the Final Fantasy set in June change that? I think I know what you're talking about, and I thought like there was some controversy with the arc. I think it was like confirmed, or maybe they changed it that the artwork was
Okay.
a
Makes sense.
AI generator. I'm a little Metroid. I'm the baby.
So that would only have been based on position. A single 8x8 tile. They replaced the bunny head, deleted the bodies.
Yeah, but either way, no. Like just because there's a Final Fantasy collaboration with Magic is not going to change my mind because I don't play Magic the Gathering.
Ah,
You know,
and I see
if
how
anyone
they
that
did
plays Magic the Gathering, it's Elliot. Elliot loves Magic the Gathering.
it. Yes, I see exactly. Sneaky.
All right, let's
So,
think.
I know
I never
exactly-
remember Thieves Town or Blind
You go
Hideout.
down here, and then
Yeah.
you go to the bottom left. Well, I know how they managed to pull that little sprite off. They are reusing the eye and the hairband colours.
Oh, that's nice.
That's clever.
Samus is part Metroid. Fuck, damn it.
Just jump down there and go underneath. Just- There we go, that's the next chest. Normally the big key.
Big key.
Ugh, how vanilla.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. I mean, more checks are always good, and what have you, but I don't have a means of damaging blind, do I?
You have a
I
sword.
have a sword, yeah, but it's level 1. This shit's gonna take forever.
Oh, you'll be fine. I normally kill the bloody Helmasaur King with a level 1 sword.
Speaking of AI, shouts to companies losing a total of 1 trillion due to AI. I think it has something to do with something going open source.
DeepSeek.
Yeah, they went open source, so now everybody
Yeah,
just has
it's-
access to this technology without having to pay like premium for it.
Yeah, it was.
I think
developed-
it's very good.
It was developed in China, was released basically yesterday, day before, went open source, and now all of the US's shitty little AI components are all shit in the bed.
Because not
It's like,
everyone
well,
has access to it.
And guess what? It's actually more energy efficient than the US ones.
Oh, que lindo. That's
Because they don't have the
adorable.
same quality of chips, so they had to actually
Oh,
do this thing
no.
called I
Would
don't
someone
know.
think about the
optimize their
$1 million countries? Billion.
I was like, oh no, they have to actually optimize their fucking code. Oh no, stop the presses. Anyway, the video lost 12-14%, and to which I just say, lol. Lamau even.
LOL. To that, I just say League of Legends.
Sounds
So as we
even
say-
more horrible.
Or as we say in our part of the world, git tay fuck.
Oh, do I
great.
have?
Poop.
Oh, I do. I do
Poop
have
clouds.
magic powder. Get sprinkled, idiot. There we go.
Oh, layering error. This isn't the first third-party Nintendo game that does that. Looking at you, Super Mario World. I know exactly which one as well. It's the ghost ship level. Yoshi shares the same layer as the boos in that level, and considering they use the Super Nintendo's exclusive transparency effect, because it was the first console to do that properly, yeah, oops a daisies. Yoshi becomes a ghost too. I mean, there was a translucency/transparency effect for background tiles, for like water areas and such, but that never went used, officially speaking.
Oh, you're all fucked when the skeleton snakes drop from the ceiling.
It's literally just snakes with a skelly boy head on it.
It just justifies an extra hit.
She pulled the lever! Rattle 'em, boys!
Rattle them.
Also, the cracked floor is a red herring because that doesn't blow up.
Well, at least it doesn't go to your thighs and then blow up.
That's funny as shit, though.
Okay, bombs are something useful.
Microsoft, there's a massive backlash to Microsoft forcing Copilot into all its products. Oh, it's not really easy to turn off either way. Yeah, because I think Microsoft Word, that's what I use to when I'm writing scripts and that sort of shit, had an update, and now that shit's always on. And there's this annoying side prompt that shows up whenever I'm starting like a new paragraph, because it happened last night repeatedly when I was writing down all the comprehensive notes for the 9 video. And like it was like, I didn't click on it or anything like that, but I hate how it just fucking kept reappearing after every new sentence.
Now, I can always recommend the alternatives of just using Google Documents or OpenOffice.
It was funny because like
LibreOffice.
there was a time where I tried to write a script in Google Docs because I was like, at some point I'm going to cancel this Microsoft Word subscription because I don't need it, and that sort of shit. But so I tried writing a script in Google Doc, and maybe it was because it just had a string of bad luck, or maybe it was some latency. But that's just it. There was latency on my
there
keyboard
is.
strokes, and it drove me nuts.
I mean, you don't have to use the latest version of Word. I mean, fuck, you can still use 98, 03, 07. You know,
I can just use
it'll still work
WordPad.
fine.
Because WordPad pretty much does everything that I need for script writing, and that's it.
Hell, you can even use Notepad now.
Yeah. Well, Notepad I'm generally using for like editing INI files or some other shit, or configuration shit.
I mean, there's also that's to God knows how many scripts. And look, if I'm bored enough, I could just make a Mega Drive game in Notepad.
Have you ever made a Mega Drive game in Notepad?
I've done basic examples. Because you just save it as a .bin, and then, you know, just throw it through a Mega Drive cartridge.
Yeah.
As long as you know how to do 68K assembly, you'll be fine. Of course, you'll need to look up the Yamaha, the Z80 for sound controller, the VDP commands for... Oh, what mode was it? Is it mode 5?
I only know of
think
Mode
it's
7 in
Mode 5.
Super Nintendo.
Well, I mean, there's mode 0 through 6 on there, and depending which one you use will determine what you can do with it, color restrictions, size restrictions.
I've come
And then
to
Mode
rest. Suck your
5
brains, idiot!
Get sucked.
Ooh, reserve tank.
You're a cute thing. What is your name? Just screeches
Scream
inhumanly,
and
and
just,
then
yeah, because it's not an
straight for the
actual.
face.
It's not an actual maiden. It's just blind in disguise. Get sucked,
exactly.
idiot.
Yeah, so it just goes Metroid and just latches in, and the little teeth goes straight into the eyes first. Well, you hear the enemies in this room, they just hear this muffled screaming. They turn around, they just see you come out of that door, and there you go, blind's nothing but dust. Be like
When
something
I
out
said
of a fucking
scree,
horror
I'm
film.
just thinking of the Great Worm Oranka.
Wait, did you check the pot slash chest in the cell room, quote unquote?
What?
For a key?
Well, after we just rescued Blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a reserve tank.
Oh, right, okay, well that key's gone for a walk then. Well, that's annoying because there's a big chest in there. Ah, so he knows the location of the cell room. Good, 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 good.
Which games would you like to see in a crossover and official game? I mean, I'm assuming you mean like franchises, Joshua. This is going to sound a little vanilla, but I want Mario and Sonic in an actual platforming game and not Olympics. Especially now that the Olympic license was not renewed. So,
That's been renewed for a long time now.
goodbye. But they've announced that they're no longer pursuing that license deal. So the Olympic Games are done.
No, wait for station.
Just like Jason, though.
Did I just fucking... Yeah, hold on.
You went in the loop.
I went backwards, yeah.
You've already been in this room.
Yeah, because that's the room that has the rotating things.
Yeah, if it's not the key there, it must be in another chest on the other level.
I did not go west from here, I want to say. I think I approached from the south. No, I came from this way. So let me go south. Another Sonic RPG would be fantastic. They have not tried again since Chronicles, and, you know, I get it. But
18 years ago.
at the same time, yeah, that was 18 years ago. It'll be 18 years. No, it's 17 years because it was a 2008 release. I'm gonna dust you. There you go. All right. I already went. I already. There. Okay. Just trying to cross my T's and dot my I's. Because, you know, Link to the Past is one of my personal favorites in the series, but if we're comparing it to Super Metroid, I've not played it anywhere near as much. And
So
there are several dungeons that I just do not remember. Boy. I've never been blind this naked.
Okay, what are you on this one, Jason?
I'm back on my PC.
Okay, you got the power back.
Yeah. All it took is my doctor's office telling me that the lab lost my blood.
The blood sacrifice has been made. Your power has been returned.
No, I think it's a bit too cheesy. Fuck you. That was good, but fuck you. Hey, Dylan, man, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Don't shoot lasers at me. Stop it. Here. I don't even have the reflector shield, dude.
Detonator, like, leaving that office Friday, I had the worst feeling possible. Because I was there for like a little over an hour. And it was just me and one other lady waiting there. And she had been waiting by the time that, you know, she got... She was waiting there for like total about 3 hours. And it was just us two and another person there. So it's like, why is it taking this long to just, you know, get blood samples drawn, right?
Ooh, that was
That should be a in and out in like 15 minutes sort of thing.
Oh, well, there's the speed jump. Oh, is that the high jump?
And so it was just really confusing as to why it took so fucking long. And then eventually we see that the person who's supposed to be like manning the fucking like blood delivery thing, they just straight up weren't in the building.
Wow.
Where is the
And
big
then
chest
they-
for this item? For
they didn't
In that one room that you haven't been to.
In
So
B2.
you're missing a key somewhere.
All right. Go ahead, Jason.
And then the fucking person who's supposed to be administering the blood tests didn't show back up until 30 minutes before their shift ended.
Oh my god, dude.
And so the person that ended up drawing my blood and doing the other tests with me there was like, yeah, I don't normally do these. I'm not the person for this. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And then once the person who came in, who, you know, is supposed to do it, they told me, I just overhear them talking, and the person who took my blood's like, I don't know where the bathroom is. Like, how do you not know where the fucking bathroom is in your place of employment?
Yeah.
So lo and behold, that person lost my blood somehow.
They don't know where the toilet is.
No, but genuinely, though, is there some kind of action you can pursue because that's so fucking stupid.
The most I can do is just go back to get it done again tomorrow. Which means fasting for another 8 hours again.
Lovely.
Yeah, Panda Hermit 98. I'm aware that the first opening minutes of the last randomizer stream was muted. That's the chest I did not open. I'm aware that the first few opening minutes were muted because the Super Metroid title screen music. I want to say. So the Twitch archive is. Oh, that was my Master Sword.
Okay, level 2 still great.
It was just in a fucking box.
I wonder then what's in the schedule.
The Twitch the YouTube archive should be unaffected, but there's nothing I can do on the Twitch end, which thankfully like you're not missing much. It's just me like making sure everything's live and then saying hi, you guys doing, and then you guys saying that this guy's too loud or low or some other shit. But this also means that there's still another box that I have not checked. Where are the stairs? Is that on the top?
Yeah, the little yellow dots on the map.
On the top right or the top left one? That takes me to the stairs.
Center.
The center one? Okay. What is the Master Sword proper? We're gonna find out when we get the book and the other 3 medallions. I already went through that wall.
It's probably going to be...
Last time, our first randomizer, it was a set of arrows. That was it. Just 10 arrows. The most anticlimactic thing. You get all this fucking glorious cutscene, and it's like... I need to go from... top right. I don't know how the hell you can top that outside of fucking it being a single rupee. Yeah, absolutely agree.
One arrow.
Just one. Okay, I didn't think of that. That also works.
There are some questions that should not be asked.
I was watching the Metal Gear 2 VOD yesterday, and I realized that UFO 50 sounds a lot like Metal Gear 2. What do you mean UFO 50? What is that? I don't know what that means.
It's a game that I think indie game that came out recently. I don't know what it's about though. It's just I've seen it sometimes.
If it sounds like it was probably deliberately. Probably put that there deliberately. Okay. That leads to the boss room, which I don't need to go to. Look at me checking my map all the fucking time.
What? I thought you knew this game.
I do love this game, but not to that extent. I'm going to sprinkle some angel dust on this dude, though.
You guys want some angel dust?
Yes, I do. Right over here, officer. Fuck, he was running a wire.
Hi, I'd like to see Snow White, if you don't mind.
I don't think I ever... No, I went through that door.
Remember to check your pots as well.
Yeah. I see.
What did you see?
Blind hates bright light. Yep. Already taken care of that.
Now you're Metroid.
Why does it make stair noises as I'm climbing down? So wait, one second here. Sorry about that. Just need to get out of my way real quick. I keep fucking hitting the start button when I'm at the hit Y button. This is just gonna lead me back to the place where I can bomb the floor for blind. I still don't have access to the other room because I'm legit blanking on where I'm supposed to fucking go.
I mean,
This is not even fucking Ice Palace though. That's the thing, right? I was like, oh fuck, he's fucking got Blind's hideout. Like, what the fuck is Ice Palace gonna be like?
Ice Palace isn't too bad because it's pretty straightforward.
The room full of spike traps behind the blue blocks has dangling keys energy to it. What the fuck do you mean by that? Got some more angel dust on me. Could you?
Oh, there goes that one.
How the fuck do I get to that room on the bottom left then from B1? Because I see the stairs that lead to B2. But I'm blanking on exactly, like... I mean, okay, so here are the other stairs here. Alright, so... This is... I'm missing a key. And God help me, I don't know where that key is.
Well, let me see. There's the 4 chests on the quadrant where you enter. Right before you normally go into play blind. So I know you've got them 3. I know you've got that one. There's a pot there you need to take up to there.
I'm not like this. I'm Zero Suit Samus.
That sounds like a skill issue.
God, what are the odds of the key being inside the room?
Actually, that is possible.
Because I think we got every chest in the opening area.
Well, yeah, there's that chest in the basement's normally supposed to have the key. You've gotten everything else I'm aware of, so... yeah, it is very likely that big chest just contains the key, so,
Yeah.
It's a bit of a... It's Schrodinger's box, in which case you can fucking keep it.
Because I think I got everything from the first floor. I want to say confidently I got in every chest on the first floor.
Alright, we're done here.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm going to do a quick comb of this room only. Do you have a Link skin over Samus in Super Metroid? I have a Zero Suit Samus skin over Link for my first SMZ3 experience because canonically, well, in my headcanon, this is Samus going through all this shit. There's no Link. Link's on he's in jail for Link-related crimes and is unavailable to stop Ganon. But Samus is around in the area, and she is taking on a bounty.
She just does this random stuff.
Yeah. But she has to adhere to the rules of the world, so that's why she's using a sword and a shield, and that's why you shouldn't have her emergency pistol. Link broke too many pots, yes. I mean, there's genuinely a lot of things that you can probably arrest Link for. Breaking and entering is probably the most common crime. Assaulting wildlife because of the cuckoos. Am I forgetting anything else?
Horse abuse? I don't know. Tax fraud?
Drunken disorder.
Murder.
That too.
I mean, many times he's challenging Ganon's rule, and if Ganon rules the country, then
Have we done the...
he's
digging
murdering
minigame?
his...
We haven't done the digging minigame yet. I was just looking at that.
And you also now have access to the chest that was normally where the blacksmith is in the light world, so you can take that to the guy near the desert for what's normally bottle number 4. Oh, we can do this, dude. Where? Give me a...
You're gonna watch me do the shoveling minigame. Oh, wait a
You're
minute.
gonna fucking like it.
That's fairy. There we go. I wish I had the net, dude. I'm doing just fine, Fire Tower 5. Hope your day's going by as well.
But wait, if we don't have the net, what are we using right now?
We are using a sword.
But how are we using a sword to stream?
Oh, internet. My apologies.
Why would you do that?
This is just for rupees, so I need to...
That guy's head is basically just a fucking thing. Creepy weirdo. The theme to the dark world.
The theme to the dark
theme to the dark world. There it is. Well, luckily, you don't need to have your own shovel out because it just gives you one.
Oh, is that the case? I always thought like, you needed the shovel to even play this
Nah,
game.
he'll always give you one. He's holding it right there, you see?
Yeah. Something is following you. I don't like. Oh, I have to get rid of the blacksmith frog first.
Oh, I see. You're fucking racist
Yeah,
against
yeah.
frogs.
It's
Is
like,
that it?
that's just straight up speciesism. All right, fucking. Let's go take the blacksmith back.
Oh, but I want to keep him and hug him and name him George.
George.
George of the Dark World, watch out for that shitty tree. Hi, how are you? Get treed, idiot.
Get treated, idiot.
I think you have to do it in front of them.
Oh. Can I not
Yeah.
tree him?
My world. Mm.
So I gave you an item and you're still here.
Yeah.
I mean, we can sit here and stare at each other if you like. Fine, I guess you should just go. All right. You know what? I like you, so I'm not going to tree you.
I mean, we still need to do is check in the light world where the thing's normally buried.
That's right. The top left of the screen, I want to say.
Yep. In that same
okay.
place where he was.
All right, but first things first, before my fucking ADHD claims another victim of time, let's take care of the blacksmith stuff. We don't need the hammer for that, right?
No.
Pretty sure we don't need the hammer.
No, we just have to turn up and give him a $10 rupee thing to keep him happy. Just exit and re-enter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's no waiting period for this, right? In the randomizer, that'd be some shit. What do you got? The hammer.
Oh, well, there's the hammer.
Look at that.
So now
You gave me a spare.
Well, now you can do the check that's immediately to the right of you.
Hell yeah.
And I think you've already done this trick, but I can always reteach you it.
I need Pegasus boost, don't I?
Yep. It's fun to do.
Yeah, it is fun to do, and it's also a Japanese 1.0 exclusive glitch.
We should have gone up.
I didn't, because I was just too busy having a conversation with you. It was a really nice conversation, though. Fuck.
Riveting.
I can take you with me too. But I also probably can't play the shovel minigame because as soon as I go up to the dudes, like, that box I don't like. I would really like... I gotta make a wish. I would really like Pegasus boots. If not, $1 million.
The best we got is 3. Just 3.
Go for a corn dog. $5!
Or economies in tough times.
Oh, shit. God damn it. The box follows me through warping, right?
If you use a flute,
Yeah, like I can take it with me.
Take it to 7.
Because we might as well take care of this too. I'm trying to select 7. $5 dues. Get the fuck out of the way. Super missiles. Did we pull out the Master Sword yet? We need more pendants.
Crap.
We need
Never
2
mind.
more pendants.
And they're both likely going to be in the Dark World, or
Yeah.
the Metroid boys are holding on to them. Money.
Where's my money? So you like busted down my door and being a jerk by talking to me? Normally I would be very angry and make you pay for it, but I bet you're just going to break all my pots and steal my 50 rupees. No!
How many rupees
Fuck,
does he have?
sir. Like, I recall you blaming me for a similar crime in the last randomizer, but I assure you, that I am not going to break your pots and steal your 50. They're mine now, bitch!
They sound so defeatist about it.
It's this again.
Well, now that we have Hammer, you can do pyramid checks, including the fairy, because you have 5 and 6. So since you have 5 and 6, you can go get the Mega Bomb. Nearest portal is to the right slightly, and then up on this screen. Just above those 2.
No way, I'm just looking at the rest of the map real quick. Okay. Fuck, man, I want my fucking Pegasus boots, dude.
So just head up here, and then...
Oh, this is the hammer one, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
because now we have Hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Oh, we can even do
Thunder.
Swamp Palace as well.
So you rolled your R's.
Swamp
So you
Palace.
said it appropriately.
Thunder.
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 Arr. What did Luigi mean by that? Like when I switched over to this.
Luigi, I think you said a slur.
Or he's going feral. Maybe both.
I mean, why not? Consider the stuff he has to deal with.
Thanks.
I'll put it in the trophy room with the others.
Okay, what do we got? Piece of heart. Reserve tank. My tempered
Level 3
sword. Okay. And a missile.
You know, that sword looks nice, but I can't shoot it.
Well, you can. It's called you put it in a bow and then you fire it.
They've been in 5 to 6 Super Bowls. Football's getting boring now. No, not boring. Boring. Zanaris. Dude, like, I'm happy that my Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl. This is pretty much the salty run back, because this is like the Super Bowl from a couple of years ago where it was Eagles versus Kansas City. And like, I'm rooting for my Eagles. I am. But my God, everyone was in their fucking Eagles attire yesterday when I was out doing errands.
To say the local colloquialism, go burps.
Oh, you might be biased in that regard.
Okay. Bomb check.
Down here in this corner. Yeah, so your house in the Dark World.
I'm staying
My
out
house
of
in the
this
dark world.
conversation.
My house in the
because
dark world.
It'll
I
lead to me
did
getting
get
shot.
Insurance.
Wait, what do you... What?
There's only one correct answer
For
Here.
what?
when it comes to sports ball.
In regards to what?
You know I live in Alabama.
Yeah, but like... I'm sorry, like,
Well,
what are we talking
sorry,
about?
Not one correct answer. I should say 2 correct answers. If it's not Auburn, if it's not Bama, you know, those are the only 2 options. If
Okay.
you say Tennessee, you're just going to get strangled and laughed at.
Okay.
In that order.
Wait, I was gonna say. That laughed at. Hold on, I gotta get this item too, because I can throw something here.
Wrong one.
Oh, is it not this one?
The one you're thinking of is in the top right corner of the map, where Sora's little area is.
Oh, okay. That was a bee. Bam.
A bee.
Hey,
Not
chat,
another bee.
I
30
need
bounce
your
moves.
toaster recommendations.
Alright, so we can't jump ledges, and
Can't jump ledges, we can't let the bomb get hit.
nope, and we gotta take it all the way to the pyramid.
And we have no Pegasus
Right one
boots.
screen, up one screen, left one screen, bada boom, bada bing.
God forbid we continue to bring up the fucking tree getting poisoned.
The what?
University shit.
I mean, I literally saw a tree online yesterday where it was eating a stop sign.
What are we talking about again?
I kind of lost the
I'm sorry, I kind of
plot.
lost the conversation. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
So good.
There it is.
Nah, in
Hey.
for Auburn, one of their trees got poisoned. Like one of their longtime trees on campus got poisoned and shit.
Why?
Yeah.
It's like because of.
Stupid
Oh,
fan
thank
shit.
God! Bam.
I mean, John, why do you guys destroy your city every single time?
Because we're idiots.
Well, there's the answer.
Oh, we need to go up
And
this
there's
stairs.
the
Yeah, we
answer
gotta
to
check
why the tree
the
got
fucking thing on the
poisoned.
right of the pyramid. The butterfly net. I can catch your bees.
And that opens one check in Kakariko.
Oh, which check? Was it Golden Bee?
No, it's the oh hey, come back when you got a
No, it's
bottle.
Jollibee.
the Net thing. I think you just wanted a bottle. I think you've already done that one.
Because a fan was a rabbit asshole, and also a fan admitted to doing this on the radio and was quickly arrested for it. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Fucking idiots.
Again, idiots.
I mean, there was the Sycamore Gap tree on the mainland that's been there for several hundred years, and someone cut it down because lols.
Whoa, bucko, no empty bottles. What the fuck? Oh, because I got green juice in this one. Glug, 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 glug.
Wrecked.
LOL. Okay.
After my 10,000 year slumber, I finally free. Oh god!
Can't we technically fight Ganon now? We don't have silver arrows.
Yeah,
No.
silver arrows are absolutely required.
We are getting ready to go back to Super Metroid, though, within a bit.
That might be
There's still a lot we can do in LTTP, but I kind of want to keep the scales balanced.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we played some Super Ganon.
I mean, I prefer the Legend of the Bus that couldn't stop.
You don't need the silver arrows to win; they just help with the rando. Oh, okay, that's good to know. We're getting close to the medallion, dude. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just chuck the stone into the circle.
Where are we getting there? We are getting...
And our orders.
Reserve tank.
I guess that's okay.
I'm not gonna say no to free health. Well, extra
let's
health.
fill it up first.
Extra health. Yeah.
You have to fill it up first.
Right, that's
Yeah,
everything
but you know,
for
you can just go to a ship or other things like that, and it usually takes it for it.
Yeah, but the ship is not here.
So, what else can we check? We have Dark Palace, Swamp Palace,
Palace.
Well,
We need to do the Dark Palace to get our next pendant, and we have the hammer. We can do it.
Swamp Palace is completely beatable. You can start doing checks in Skullwoods, but you can't finish them. And we don't know if we have access to. Well, we have 2 of the 3 medallions, so we have access to Turtle Rock, but we're missing the Cane of Samaria.
Yeah. So we can't do all Turtle Rock. Are the pendants required in this seed? I know all
Not
bosses.
necessarily.
I know all bosses need to be defeated.
At minimum, you need the crystals.
Yeah. So I'm also like, if I'm being honest, I'm genuinely curious to see what the Master Sword Shrine is going to give me. even if it's not mandatory, I'm genuinely curious as to. Okay.
I mean, there's a few ways we could make it even more fucked. We could have done multi-world, so this would have had 2 of us playing the game at the same time. Oof. I could have had your Pegasus boots.
Is that like achieved through Parsec or like net play?
Net play.
Net play. Okay.
In a sense.
Hey, Necronucleus, I can fit tier 1. Much appreciate it. Hello, everybody. My name is Mark. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hello, I'm Markiplier.
And there's a genuine online co-op mod.
Yeah, so for those that are tuning in, might notice that might see the weird Nightbot thing was asking me if I'm going to review such and such and such and such, is because asking whether I'm going to review such and such or this and that is the most common question I get. And the best answer I can give for that is always eventually, because I plan on doing the whole versus video stuff until the day I die or until I become a millionaire. Or one or the other. So it's only a matter of time before I get to it, and asking me for a specific date is foolhardy, because unless it's my current focus, I can't give you a date on that. Ed, thank you for the tier 1. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
There we go. Oh, you know what? I might as well.
Whoa, Zelda's a girl now.
You know what? Why not? The Elite Four's too fucking easy anyway.
Oh wait.
There we go. Oh, then we got to do both on the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
No, that's funny. But
Yeah.
what's funnier is the shovel.
The shovel? Oh, can you do that with the? We didn't do the shovel minigame.
No, you didn't. You
that sounds like a problem.
Like you said,
We just dead ass ignored the shovel minigame. One second, we can't leave now.
Well, you're gonna have to get your digging practice on the way there, though.
True. Wait, can we do it off? Can we show it here?
Yeah, so just hold the same way you did the hammer, but there you go. It only works on valid tiles, but arriba.
Dude, I'm not a fucking shovel, I'm a bulldozer.
No, but you are Speedy Gonzalez with a shovel.
Been bust with IRL stuff, but hope all is well with you too. I'm doing just fine, thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, fuck, I went the wrong one. Anything just left from the top screen. Is there any plans to check out the Monster Hunter Wilds beta next week? I don't play Monster Hunters Sentinel Wolf, so fortunately not the person to ask. In regards to that, the only Monster Hunter game I ever played was Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
I might check it out, but I'm focusing on Rebirth.
Smash Ultimate is not a Monster Hunter game. The Rathalos fight in Final Fantasy XIV is not a Monster Hunter game.
How about Peace Walker?
Then how does Peace Walker count?
Because Peace Walker actually generally has you do the Monster Hunter stuff, and it has.
Doesn't 14 have you genuinely do the Monster Hunter stuff?
It's a glorified trial.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you also didn't do the Dark World behind the graveyard check.
Yeah, because we have the Pegasus boots now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's Cape check, so that's right next to it. What's that audio spitting? Oh, it's the stream thing acting up again. Oh well.
Sorry.
Well, just as well. I was getting yes, I'll listen to a bit of Deacon Blue, I think.
Shit. Will you review the socioeconomic impact of Rockstar wanting to price GTA 6 at $100? Is that true?
Well, it's not them, it's an industry analyst recommended it.
Does that not count? Hold on, does that not let me...
I don't think so.
Whoa. Do I just not get items doing that?
Nope. I said it's a glitch.
Oh,
It's just,
okay.
Haha, funny.
Okay, like, damn, I thought we could, like, cheese the fucking shoveling minigame if I did that
I
shit.
thought the same when I learned that
Yeah.
glitch, but
God
alas.
damn it. Well, no, that's a heart piece in vanilla. Will you do a versus video for GTA 6 because it'll probably be the most talked about thing in game for a few months? Absolutely fucking not. Look, Muppet, you're talking about me chasing trends. And if there's one thing that I've learned in the history of me doing my channel is that whenever I chase trends, it never ends up doing well. Because I'm not a trend chaser in my channel. That's not what people associate me as. Like, so if say like a new Horizon Zero Dawn game came out, or the next Uncharted, or The Last of Us, and that sort of shit, if I were to do like a review on the most current release, I'm gonna tell you now that video would tank terribly. The only exceptions is Metroid, Sonic, any franchise I'm already known to review. So Sonic, Metroid, Mario, and what have you are the and even Mario's kind of hit and miss because I didn't do that review of Mario Wonder. The footage is still in the back burner on the hard drive because that was before I had the fucking mental breakdown of last year. Well, almost 2 years, a year and a half ago.
It's almost 2 years, yeah.
A year and a half ago at this point, because chasing trends is very fucking exhausting. And if the video turnout is not good, it's not worth it. So I'd rather just focus on what I want to focus on.
What about Uncharted?
It's like, yeah, that's what I see. At this point, though, it's not chasing trends if it's just if it's Uncharted. I can say that now because Uncharted is a retro franchise.
Well, not just that. Like, if there is a brand new Uncharted game and you just randomly do that out the gate, there is a small chance that it does well just because it's an inside joke with the Sonic fans of your community.
It's true, yes. You're not wrong.
And I don't know, there's something funny about that.
Why?
Yeah, I reviewed Fortnite years ago. This was 2018.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
I want to say.
Years ago.
Yeah. But Emil, you're saying in the chat, what about Astrobot? I implore you, check the view count of Astrobot compared to like Shadow Generations or other videos I posted in that year, and I guarantee you it's low. Because it's a new release, it's out of my comfort zone in terms of what people expect from my channel. And it's like, the only reason why I covered it is because I really wanted to cover it, because I genuinely did enjoy my time with it. But normally, I'm not fucking chasing trends on what the new release is, because, fun fact, no one likes to watch a video of something that's new if they haven't played it themselves. Especially in my format where I spoil shit.
Did we check that house with the 2 hammer posts in front of it?
Yeah, so JC,
Where at?
It's in the village here somewhere, around the center. There it is.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk analytics here for a sec, JC. Yeah, compare that to the last 12 months or any Sonic video on the channel.
Check behind graveyard.
Like, It's night and day of what the difference is. Anyway, when's the next Sonic game?
And you know, you shouldn't let. There are some times where I will argue where you can't let a potential low viewer count dissuade you from covering what you want to cover. At the same time, you got to pay the bills. And if that video, if you know it's not going to do well, and you know the interest for it's going to be doing pretty low, and you got bills to pay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it then and there, I should say.
Yeah, it can be done later as part of help that.
Did we not check on it?
I mean, luckily it can be done later because you always have the Patreon.
I think for Thieves Town we're done. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to go behind the graveyard and check.
Then let's get the hell out of here and go back to Light World.
Well, then we need to stay in the Dark World for one of the checks behind the graveyard.
Oh wait, is it okay? I thought you meant to like the Light World graveyard too. Can I get there from here? Yeah,
you can get from here. You can also do the Pegasus boost dash to the left of the cemetery sanctuary.
On the bright side, Final Fantasy VIII is at 152k views. Final Fantasy videos, especially the further I go into them, are slow burners, and that's what I really, that's why I don't really fret over that sort of shit. Because I was talking, I generally don't like talking about this shit because to me it's the most fucking boring conversations you can have in regards to a content creator. And fun fact, if you yourself are a fellow content creator, right? And you see me at a convention, or if we just happen to be in the same restaurant or bar or any sort of public eatery, and you want to know the fastest way to make my dick soft, if we talk analytics and view rates and gaming the system and trying to figure out the best way to get the most engagement for videos, because I am so fucking sick of having that conversation with other content creators. Yeah, whatever. With crystals 5, 6, you can find the Grey Fairy in a pyramid. Flump flump was a womp.
Well, thanks. We already kind of did that. Give me my 20 rupees back, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Hey, Expo, thank you for your Twitch Prime. Much appreciate it.
No, it's okay. It's understandable.
There we go. Up that ledge there.
You know, you could always just be a exemplary content creator like me. What do you mean I haven't made a video in 4 years?
I mean, people have taken extremely long breaks and then come back, and then it's as if nothing fucking changed.
I don't know. Scott Noir is a fucking anomaly.
Yeah, I'm glad you were thinking that too, because I immediately think of Scott Noir, because Scott will go months without posting anything, and then he posts one and it fucking does as well, if not better, than some of those other videos. Jesus fucking Christ.
He is an absolute anomaly on that
How
platform.
does he get that?
Yeah.
And it can't even be it's for sure not recommendations or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's not new viewer growth. It's just insane fucking retention.
Well, we don't need to be here. We can just...
I genuinely want to see his viewer retention numbers, because it must be out of this world.
I mean, not for nothing, Scott makes great videos. You know, so I don't doubt his viewer retention is. We're fucking talking analytics. I told you not. I didn't want to do this.
Well, it's fun. Just join my corner.
I don't doubt that Scott does great videos, and I don't doubt that his community, his base, are just that dedicated to the man. That sort of shit. But it is holy fucking shit, dude. You know, but because I'm more speaking for me personally, and I'm gonna stop moving here because I want to talk about this and not get distracted by the gameplay and that sort of shit. I know I've already made you guys wait already over a month and a half for the next video, because I haven't posted anything since. Well, I haven't posted a Versus video since the Castlevania handheld video, and that was in the second week of December. I want to say, I think it was like the 13th. I don't remember. There was a Raycon ad on it. And I'm losing my fucking mind trying to get this 9 video done to have you guys finally get something as January's finally ending and February is starting to come in. Because a part of it you have to understand, as many other content creators will tell you, January is the fucking pits to post any kind of video on it because ad revenue generation is at its all-time lowest for the year. There is no month like January where you will make so little money because it's post-holidays. Everyone's got that post-credit card debt depression and shit like that. The last thing on their minds is spending money or investing money on other shit like that. So most of the time, YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, Facebook people, and what have you, take January off because it's not worth putting effort into a video if it's not going to make any money.
So we can just all agree that January is just the pits.
Always has been.
Yeah.
It always has been.
Pretty sure it doesn't matter in what industry or whatever you do for a living. It's just the worst.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't post anything in a while. They drop one video and the internet's on fire. To be fair, the content of that video is more than enough reason for it. Okay.
Back to Dark World if we can. Do you know the entrance to Death Mountain up here?
On the top right? Yeah.
To the top left, yeah.
Oh, in Dark World?
Yeah,
okay.
We need to check it from down here as if we were going to go up Death Mountain.
Okay.
We need the cape normally, which we have, so we can do the check.
In retail, it's the pits as well. I'm trying to think back to when I worked retail, Nessa, of what I thought about January. Because, honestly, in retail, for me, like, all the months just kind of blend in together. Outside of... What did this arrow point to?
Oh, there.
No, it's clearly pointing to... Jesus Christ. What are you fucking thinking?
I think that in retail, it's mostly if you like working returns.
Oh, yeah.
That I think would probably be more of a January thing to deal with.
The only time I really feel like, fuck man, I really wish I was working anywhere else other than retail, is during December. But that is more because of the month in its entirety rather than Christmas specifically. Because I'll be the first to say that some of my, like, when it comes to like working holidays and shit like that, I got no fucking problem working Christmas Day because I do all of my holiday festivities with the family on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, I don't do diddly dick. So I'll gladly sign up for a shift on Christmas Day and earn myself some double time. That's a sweet fucking check.
Well, yeah, it's because you didn't use the cape to bypass the bumper. It's 'cause you...
Wait, what was that?
On the top floor. So you need to go up here, use the hook shot to go across, use the cape to bypass the bumper, gain access to the hard piece.
I forgot that you can do that.
And then it doesn't put the cape on.
Oh, I was
Again.
just checking to see the buoyancy of it. Yep, it still works.
Ah, that's whiplash is really doing wonders for my neck.
There we go. I think that's all the major checks I can think of for now.
John said, fuck that bird, dude. Alright.
Did we do the dash one to the left of the sanctuary entrance in Light World?
The dash one?
So to the left of the entrance to Sanctuary, there's a pile of rocks you need to use the Pegasus boots.
Oh,
to gain
no,
access
I have
to.
not.
Also disable. Thank you.
You already done the library stuff, right?
Actually, oh yeah, no, we did a library check way in the beginning of the playthrough, and I think it was just arrows.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Well, this is useless.
Entrance, you said, so further down here.
It's just down
Yeah.
one screen here and then right one. There it is.
Vini Vidi Vici. The speed booster! No.
There you go.
No. No.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. So I said speed booster earlier. I meant to say high jump boots. I'm fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, we didn't need a subscription to tell you that.
No, but by all means, if you want to give me $5 to tell me that I'm stupid, who am I to say what to do with your money? So I think I want to go back to Super Metroid.
If you want to.
Just because I'm getting sick of the Link to the Past right now.
ADHD.
I need to fucking go to the fortune. Where the hell is that? That's top right, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's towards the
Which
water
entrance
area.
do you
Yeah.
want?
Well, the closest one.
Your nearest one, Death Mountain.
Death Mount. Well, okay, the one that's easiest to get to.
Yeah, Death Mountain, because you just use the flute. Warp to point 1, go right up slightly.
Okay,
Oh,
one
look,
second.
right there, and you're in Norfair. So, you know, dead center of Super Metroid.
I think I want to go back to Super Metroid. Some call me Johnny at any point in any year. I'm feeling depressed. He's on 14 again.
No need to call me out like that.
I'm calling myself out.
Birds of a feather.
Nah,
Well, they do indeed flock together.
I'm not a nerd.
Joke's on you. You are now. Then I'll just down to squawking.
You idiots, we're all birds.
How's it going back
Cave
there?
entrance.
The fucking hell, dude. Wait, did I check that?
That cave is the warp
No,
point.
no, no. I'm talking about the rocks. I know one of them lead to a Dark World portal.
Oh yeah, there's Spectacle Rock check.
Yeah. But we can do that the next time. All right, so we have gravity suit, we have high jump, and we have speed booster. What else can we check? We can now take.
You can
What is-
take care of
what
the
is-
rest of Upper Norfair. You can finish off the wrecked ship. You can clean
That's
up most
true.
of Brinstar. Criteria you can more or less clean out now.
We can do this.
And you can-
Yeah, actually, let's go back to the top left because now we can actually do this fucking room check now.
And you
You
can
mean the one we were trying to...
The one I was trying to mock ball press, yes, for 20 minutes last time. Thank you, Trios, for reminding me.
and
You're
you
welcome.
can do all of Meridia, so
Yeah, so for those, I'm seeing some reactions to this. If you don't know what exactly I'm playing, the shorthand version of it is SMZ3. It's a Super Metroid slash Link to the Past randomizer that allows you to switch between both. You're essentially playing both games, grabbing items from both games in their respective worlds to be able to complete both games.
Yeah, I think Rinky Dink was pretty fun.
I'm not a fan of Rinkas personally. Oh my god!
oh, there they are.
Holy shit! Jesus, fuck, dude, that took me so long.
Now, who put them there?
You probably Rinkadink, if I had to put a name on something.
I need to see a Rika with a construction
I don't
head and a
need to.
hammer floating around.
There's no point.
Not even that. It's a old school fedora, very sharp edged sunglasses, and a cigar.
Oh god.
Yeah, I never thought you'd try to there, see? Looks like you boys just got ring-a-ding.
I cannot believe I've been just using power bombs as just a makeshift way of just getting through everything, which gives me a finite number of attempts on certain rooms. The only check left
now it's
here
done.
is this one on the left.
Top left corner, yeah,
Yeah.
because the brakes.
That was a power
it's
bomb.
more power bombs. You can get it.
No, no, I gotta jump.
Do we
Does
need
he have
this
jumps?
ice cream?
We do not need ice beam for this now. As long as we just rub against it, it's fine.
No, I'm just thinking grand scheme.
Fuck, don't make a liar out of me.
You should
I'm not
have
making
just
a lie
go
about
to
you. I'm just saying a hashtag skill issue.
How good am I at crumble jumping? Oh, we can find out now.
Oh great.
Yeah.
Now I want
You
to.
can't like just stand. There you go. And you got it. I was going to suggest that you just stand.
I
and,
don't
like,
think that
open the
exactly
door.
answers the question, but you know, something's better than nothing. All right, this sends us back to Crocomire.
Yep. It's what we call a FID, which is short for fuck it'll do.
All right.
Or you can- Yeah, you can get through most of Ridley now as well, can't
We
you?
can.
All of it.
I really want Charge Beam for Ridley. The health is okay. It's kind of low, but we could tackle Ridley.
Or you can just get out of here now and go up for Brimstone.
Yeah, because we also have all of Meridia. We can do all of Meridia.
You have plenty of places to check.
So let's see that. Let's see. 30 plus year old data do its magic. Let's see.
How fast can a game end if you're doing a no logic speed run, a randomizer?
Well, you turn it off.
So,
If I'm doing this one, and I'm
Yeah.
very lucky, 5 minutes. If
what
I
is the
wanna
likelihood of you actually being able to complete a randomizer that has no logic?
just- Pretty low. But again, I have my failsafe, so it's 100%. The only one I can't really cheese it with is this one, but I do have a very fucked way of getting into Torian at any time. And if I can't be arsed with that, well, there's the good old-fashioned space-time beam.
That's the murder beam glitch, isn't it?
Yep. Except we bend space-time.
Oh, doesn't that trigger the? Isn't that the debug thing that you're talking about? That was only like discovered relatively recently.
Discovered years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, when are we streaming Mega Man X? Just like the series.
I don't know why. Like I tensed up because I was getting ready for corruption at the end of you saying X.
No, that's never coming out.
What do you mean?
Made my peace with that for years now.
So wait, all this time you were just in denial?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, you haven't done X, right? Just the first game.
The only Mega Man X stream I've ever done is a Buster only of the first X. That was years ago though. So I probably if I was like getting dedicated to like the series like said like Derek was for like Castlevania or Mega Man, I'd probably just start again with X, but I'd probably just put like a stipulation or something like that, or maybe do crowd control.
Why not do Maverick Cutter?
The PSP game? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see why not. Shit,
Exactly.
I'm stuck here. One second.
Fubbed it.
Just as something different, anyway.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the last Mega Man game you did in general on stream.
It's funny because I was because we're talking about games that we're gonna do for SGB, and I think one of the plans that we're gonna be doing sooner rather than later, and this is I'm sorry for like kind of just breaking off tangent here specifically. I really want us to do a Halo co-op playthrough for SGB, like the original Halo.
Cool.
But in terms of like Mega Man,
Mega Man.
I have not recorded a Mega Man game for SGB since, correct me if I'm wrong, 3. Classic Mega Man. I think I stopped at 3. I have not recorded 2. Or not recorded 4 or 5 and 6. Or 7.
I can't blame you with those. Those games kind of blend together, except 6. 2, 1, 4, and 5 just might be the same game.
Need to find that. Yep, that's the one.
They're asking co-op Halo or solo. I'd assume it's going to be co-op.
It's cool.
Co-op.
Why would I play Halo and SGB?
That would be weird not to do
Single
co-op
player.
with SGB.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, want to see me play a game?
Ready for single player Resident Evil 6?
Yeah, I know. People would flip their shit.
Let's see, I just checked it out. Apparently it did Mega Man 3 10 years ago.
Yeah. So my point being, it was a long fucking time since I've done a classic Mega Man game, but I've been in the mood to continue the classic series.
Brando, I don't think it's because he's scared of X7, it's just more that X7 is fucking dull.
We were talking about, if we're talking about like continuing on like the games that we played on SGB already, is like, I mean, X7 is like the drizzling shit, so I'm not gonna deny that. But at the same time, it's also like when I'm genuinely in the mood for. This is Plasma Beam. No, this is not Plasma Beam. This is for the E-Tank with the
Get the two checks with the toils.
Yeah, because there's another item up here too.
So I think
Let's
it's
see what
one
this
just chilling in the
is.
center and
Yeah.
one's on the right.
On the right wall. Money.
But you're not gonna do it like the proper way, using grapple beam and
No.
spinning around it.
Oh, that.
Oof.
10
Well,
arrows.
Wait,
I saw what that
tell me
was, but
what-
I gotta go pick it up out of principle.
I mean, those are arrows you didn't have before. Always look at the bright side.
Money, money, money. It's all you need.
In a rich man's world.
Eat the rich.
If the Subshack Halo nights or anything that go by, the lobby will be flooded with randoms. We will be playing Halo again at some point or another because, you know, I already took suggestions down from you guys about future sub nights and other shit like that. And not for nothing, like, memes about, like, who can join the rooms and shit aside, I did genuinely enjoy my time with Reach. Because I did not play Reach until that session, and I thought it was really good.
Yeah, Reach is amazing, honestly.
By most people's consideration, it was the last good one.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really say I cared for the others.
Hidden tunnel, the room, and the.
We have to explore all this anyway, and because we already have space jump, like the world's our oyster. Because the space jump is the thing we get as a reward for beating this area.
So Infinite was fun for a campaign. Infinite's multiplayer is fun. I wouldn't call it a Halo multiplayer. It's very much more COD centric with Infinite's multiplayer. But Infinite's gameplay is absolutely amazing, especially because of the fucking grappling hook, man. Like, give me a grappling hook in a game, and it turns shit around.
Honestly, that's what I'm
quick.
looking forward to in Doom Eternal, because red mail, nice. Because we have a date for Dark Ages, right? May.
Yeah,
I want to say. May I want to say what? I'm sorry, that was unintentional. I will be working on the Doom 2016 and Eternal video sooner rather than later because I said I was going to go back to the Doom series once we got our date for Dark Ages.
Yeah,
I want to make good on that.
Infinite's genuinely fun. It's just the story kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The story is very much whatever. I do have to ask chat, do you guys know if Scorpion gun glitch was patched?
Ask you for a friend. I'm the friend. I have the most I played of Halo was like 10 hours, not 10 hours, minutes, and I was like, this is not for me, and stopped. It was Halo 1 on the original Xbox, and apparently that was a bad place to start. The first 10 minutes of the first game.
It was patched and then they added it back. That's funny as shit.
Wait, what?
Okay, so the Scorpion gun glitch in Halo Infinite, without getting into any spoilers, the second that you get into the open world environment in Halo Infinite, there's a downed ship that you're kind of right by. If you climb up to that downed ship before going through the rest of the campaign to like really open up the map, you can climb up with the grappling hook, and up on there is like gun emplacements for like set dressing. And those gun emplacements are supposed to be set dressing of like it shooting down, you know, ships that fly up from above. The issue though is that one of the gun placements, the way that it works is that it actually fires a Scorpion round.
Okay.
And the Scorpion, like, gun essentially is housed inside the model. So you can get up to the tip of the model, take the gun, and it's just this invisible gun that you're holding.
I like Hydra died issue in quotes. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh no.
Yeah. But it has infinite ammo because it's only supposed to be used for cutscenes.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Yeah, but it does break your animations. Actually, and it can't hurt you either, yeah.
Do we just have all of ours? No, we're missing one more. No, we have all four. We have all four. Because wouldn't it be a dotted line if it was a... if we did not have it? 'Cause I'm pretty sure. I don't remember.
I think you have them all.
All right, have a good lunch, Nessa.
Yeah, and Brandon Donato saying that it doesn't even hurt you either. So you can just shoot at your feet and blow up anything near you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I do have all 4. It's just the one I just grabbed is empty, so yeah, you're right, Luna.
Yeah, it can't hurt you. You get infinite ammo with it. It breaks your animations and you can no longer wall climb. Not wall climb, but like ledge grab. Because it breaks the animations. You can use it on legendary, and that makes it
I
so
like
fucking
Doom,
funny.
but watching Trav play it makes me realize how slow I am at the game. Listen, Panda, you have to. I mean, you know this already, so I'll just reiterate for folks in the audience about learning about just it doesn't matter how other people play the game and that sort of shit, because there's always going to be someone that's going to be much fucking better at you that plays the game, and I just learned that I shouldn't watch my friends play the game because I'm just terrible. Well, I don't play as I don't have that degree of skill. But at the same time, like in defense of Trav and that sort of thing, Trav loves those fucking boomer shooters. Like they live, eat, and shit and breathe that stuff. You know, like it's like if you're like if you're thinking of like playing like Final Fantasy 14, for example, and you watch me like do my high end stuff, I'd imagine it's very overstimulating. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, how do they know what to do and where are they going, and that sort of shit. But it's like at the same time, you just gotta fucking play the way it makes you feel comfortable.
It's sort of like if you are looking at sprinters sprinting as fast as they can, and then you don't run at all because you can't run that fast. Like, well, they've trained and done this for years.
Yeah.
You just run at the pace that works for you. You don't have to run on top of your lungs.
Oh, going back to Halo Infinite, sprint is pretty much standard.
Oh fuck you! We can do these item checks now, actually.
Maybe one day I will play Halo, but that day is not
You never
today.
played Halo?
10 minutes of the first game on the original Xbox, and it was not for me.
Oh, Halo's great. Halo's great. Halo 2 is great. Halo 3 is okay.
Jesus Christ, man! You can't just say that.
Oh, let's look.
That's
Look at chat.
Halo 3 is good. It's just Halo 3 episode 3.
I didn't realize I was saying something controversial.
Because
hey, what's just okay? I got Halo 3 at launch, or more accurately, my brother Mark got Halo 3 at launch, and I procured his copy when he was done, and I played it, I beaten it, but it was also like I didn't like that as much as 2. Or
people. So Halo 3 is like right up there neck and neck with Reach of being the best one as far as like general consensus.
Really?
I'm guessing that your opinion is just wrong, John. And
You just said the equivalent of Sonic Adventure 2 is mid. Sonic Adventure 2 is mid! And I'm saying this is someone that likes Sonic Adventure 2. Come on, everyone knows me when I say that it's like, oh, what are your favorite things about Sonic Adventure 1? Sonic, SA2, Sonic and Shadow. Okay, cool. What about everything else?
Yeah, like what Lucid's saying, 3 introduced Forge. Like, come on, man. You can't say that you didn't spend hours in Forge.
What, like, don't worry, John. Motherfucker, you spelled John wrong. There's no my John is not spelled Jon. It's John.
Yeah, Twitter account was.
Fucking, yeah, because I had to compromise, dickhead. Because some call me John, John, was already taken by some dude I've never heard of, and that account's been inactive for like the last part of the century. But John is not my name. It's not spelled Jon because my actual name is not Jonathan. Is Juan, but it's I go under John, John, because everyone else calls me Johnny.
You know what's also taken? Some call me Johnny.com.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I wonder who took it. Some guy not called John.
I have a better idea. How about we take some guy called Elon Musk?
No one calls him Jack.
When did that start? Everyone calling you John? As soon as like fucking made the YouTube channel, Gaming Galaxies, because the username stems from just, and I've shared the story before, but you know, there's always someone new or someone that doesn't know, asking. My actual name is Juan, and I generally don't like going under Juan because, you know, I'm not in school anymore, and you're not my employer. And everyone in my household and in my friend group growing up, as far as I can remember, probably since I came out of my father's nutsack, everyone's called me Johnny. And when I left school and I finished college and that sort of shit, and when I made the YouTube channel, it was based off of that little factoid. There were some that called me Johnny, so some call me Johnny. But because everyone only knows me as John, everyone calls me Johnny, so the name just kind of doesn't make any sense, but you know, it's whatever, it's my name, it's my brand at this point.
Yeah.
I think it
So it
was
shows, you know, totally not Mark.
Yeah.
Even though it's run by Mark.
Yeah, so call me Johnny, totally not Mark. It's like, who are these imposters?
Honestly, at this point, they're calling me by your actual name would just be weird.
Just wait till we get to someone who may or may not be called Elliot.
Oh, originally Elliot's pen name was Some Call Me Elliot, but he quickly dropped that.
But like, dude, just it's so funny when stuff like that happens, and I can't wait for those awkward situations where like another YouTuber
Yeah.
experiment. You probably already know where I'm going with this.
Does it start with
Okay.
L and end in T?
Yes.
Yep. Predictable.
Having an entire brand though based off of your name is a bad idea, because what happens when you retire?
Oh, you know, you're just very middling quality. You just straight up lie.
But you didn't hear that from me.
What
Actually,
happens
hear
whenever
that from
you
me.
fuck up to the point where you get stripped from your position of CEO, but the company's still named after you?
Yeah, that brand goes far.
Yes, because everyone loves the brand power of Lanky Tech Twat.
I mean, then you just sue the guy and make him name himself.
Some call me hiding my Hispanic heritage, man. You know how many fucking times that I gotta hear from my father's side of the family whenever they're visiting from Puerto Rico or other shit like that. Is, yeah, but Johnny, you speak Spanish yet? It's like, no, I don't. Grandma, stop asking me.
You whip out the Japanese.
No, hear me out. You whip out the European Spanish.
Ah.
Then what?
Well, just going back to the whole like brands thing, and like the brand outliving the person it's named after. Sam's.
Look, Puppet, to quickly answer that question is because my uncle on my grandma on my mother's side is dark skinned. That's why my uncle is of a darker complexion than I am. That's it. That's generally it.
Yeah. No, Disney's definitely a big one. The reason why I mentioned Sam's is because it's really weird. Everyone thinks about Sam's first, but rarely anyone thinks about Walmart.
Wait, someone else named that?
Sam's and Walmart were made by the same guy.
So we have to go this way in order to get back up there. Oops, sorry about that. I know I can like hit select to just fucking deselect all this shit immediately, but I like instinctively just want to smash the damn select button.
Yeah, Trios, Sam Walton.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Walmart is partially his name. It's Walton's Mart, like market. So Walmart.
Well, you won't go to Walton's Mart. So they shorthand it to Walmart.
Yeah,
I guess Walmart just makes it sound more corporate-y and less like a person.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you guys prefer a business that's someone's name or a corporation sounding name?
Well, I guess I would say a person's name is because it actually feels like it has a soul. Corporation is just soulless.
I prefer the corporation aspect because then that keeps the relationship very evident. whenever it's a name, it gets a little personal, and you can kind of get a parasocial attachment to a brand, and I don't want that. I just want to shop
that's just
with you.
fucking weird. I'm sorry, like parasocial relationships with content creators, streamers, and what have you is one thing. To a fucking brand, like what are you doing? Like Mr. Walton Walmart is not going to suck your dick.
Dude,
not beyond the grave.
There's so many people that get a weird parasocial relationship with the brand that I'm employed by. Yeah. With the fucking cable TV brand, yeah.
Wait, why?
Where they're just like, it's their life, and they feel entitled, and that, oh, we're ruining the relationship and stuff. Like, what relationship?
You are nothing more than an obstacle.
You can get a parasocial relationship with a brand because it's all you shop from. You know, there are people that stan Amazon, there are people that stan Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Ashley's Furniture. Did I miss anything? There's a lot of it.
Sears.
Sears.
I was just thinking back to
it's like, cheerio, John. Can you point me in the nearest direction of your electronic boutique?
People get weirdly parasocial at brands.
Is the Funko Land still open?
So that's where the whole like, stop, I need to defend the billion-dollar company kind of meme came from.
No, when I said Funko, I am not talking about those soulless dolls. Funko Land with a C. Funco Land. It was pretty much GameStop before GameStop.
now like Game Shop, it's kind of dead.
Boom, boom.
No, GameStop's not dead. Linky's still breathing.
And he keeps on saying that he needs to get out of it, then he keeps on staying.
Oh, I mean, hey, listen, look, it's easy to say that you need to get out, but at the same time, if you need a stable source of income, it's like, where do you go? And you need a stable source of income.
Yeah, and you keep it working.
That's why I don't tell. That's why, as much shit as sometimes that we might have with certain jobs about that, I'll never tell you to just quit. Because that is a very unrealistic answer to give someone, because you are ignoring the baggage that comes with just suddenly leaving your source of income.
Yeah, and having just straight up no income whatsoever. Yeah, that's never a good idea.
Yeah,
ever.
No income, and it's always better than no income.
Yeah, exactly. But the job search is absolutely horrendous, and the fucking applications being flooded by fucking AI applications is very annoying. Because it makes recruiting also a pain in the ass.
You think they'd have some kind of found some way to filter those up, but nope.
Nope, not at all.
I mean, I haven't sent in an application for like 4 years now, but I don't have a reason to.
Yeah.
But I can understand.
At least you guys cherish education over there.
Yeah. We try to, but let's just say that some influences are kind of driving us up the wall here.
But no, I don't know. Why does AI need a job? Well, it doesn't need a job. It needs to make sure that you don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for college by getting a job.
Good lord. Exactly, it doesn't need a job, it just wants to steal yours.
This is interesting without a foot. This is the no. Where am I going? This is the entryway to Meridia. The other entryway. This is the path I never take.
Then you have to go down.
Hey John, what game series that hasn't come to the West would you like to see come over?
Is that still a thing?
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, it's more the niche stuff though. More niche stuff is rather.
And some stuff does get censored whenever it comes over.
Well, yeah, but that's an entirely different topic. At the very least, we still get the game.
Mother 3?
I mean, Mother 3 is a genuine answer. You know, if we don't count the fan translation, which I will argue is good enough. I don't know. Like, you guys are gonna have to list games because I cannot think of one off the top of my head that is still locked behind a different region and I can't have access to it.
Okay, here's one from me, Tales of the Abyss.
We have Tales of the Abyss.
No, you guys do. I don't.
You don't?
Not in Europe. You know.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not joking. The first time I ever bought a copy was at TMG last year. That's the first time I actually owned a copy. The rest I played through emulation.
Interesting.
There's some Abyss games like the Tales of Fantasia PlayStation remake. Actually, I would recommend is the best way to play that game. And then people are to bring up, for example, you guys didn't get Terra Enigma on the Super Nintendo, but we got it in Europe.
Isn't there one Ace Attorney game that's still locked behind Japan? I want to say, for the longest time, it was Investigations 2. Didn't we get Great Ace Attorney?
Yeah, I could have sworn we got that.
Yeah, we got
recently.
Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, it's on Steam, if I recall correctly.
Okay, let's go back to that thing. And we also got Investigations 2.
Something Harlock Films or something? Because we can't legally say that name.
I do think we are overdue for having some of like the more cult classics need a desperate re-release and what have you. You know, I think we may one day achieve world peace if they ever re-release Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Then you just hear all the people who are looking at Panzer Dragoon like their retirement fund. No!
That's right, I can't go this way because the fucking super missile gate is one way. But thankfully I can just go down here.
Okay, check out that. If you can't go through the gate, you go under it. Let's see, other games that would be ready to release. Does it have to be like recent or could it be like older? For example,
whatever.
Like I mentioned.
I don't care.
I mean, there was a game that came on Super Nintendo called The Treasure of Rudra, which was fan translated, but it's actually legit a fantastic RPG on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Made by Square. It's one of their experimental phases, like Live a Life or Bahamut Lagoon. Bahamut Lagoon's story pissed me off.
Rick991 version 2. I have to wonder what happened to the first one. I pre-ordered the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection. For two reasons. One, because I find it pretty hype that we're getting a massive collection of all those old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. And two, you get cards free pre-ordering the game.
Oh, so that's
just like in the days of old. So yeah, of course I'm gonna get that. I got it, and I think it's due in February. And I will be. I will definitely be playing that for myself. Where do I start though? Is the question I'm probably gonna be wondering. Probably World Championship 2004.
Why that one?
Because that's the one I played the most, and that is my favorite one. Hey John, do you have a second channel to watch older broadcasts? I'm trying to watch some Sonic broadcasts you have done, but I can't find anything. If you're talking about my stream archive channel, I think !archive shows you the bot channel. There you go. Thank you, Nightbot. Oh, speed booster. I play other bungo.
Wait a second. Plastic Man's in public domain.
What?
Huh?
I need you to get the fuck out of the way.
So what you're saying is we can make a totally not One Piece game with a stretchy protagonist by just making a Plastic Man video game.
I mean, why not?
Finally, I can stretch around the city. Oh man, yeah, JC taking public domain comic book characters that fit the same power set as the Fantastic Four and making your own game.
Here we have Plastic Man, then we just need someone for Invisible Woman, and what was that? Yeah, what was the Human Torch and Rock Guy? I forgot what his name was.
The Amazing Quadruple.
No, it has to be a alliterative. Let's see. Quality quadruple?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
What?
Illiterate. As in, like, what? The Fantastic Four
No.
names?
Yeah, like
No,
Fantastic
because
Four.
Reed Richards, Susan Storm, but there's Johnny.
No, like as in like the team name.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think more so means.
Okay.
Four, quality quadruple. What else do we have that rhymes with four?
And I come back, and suddenly Meridia looks very much like fucking...
You got lost.
Oh, I know
Ben
this
Grimm
one.
is a name that
Silver
goes hard.
Gunner. This is, let me think, Silver Gunner Core Approach, isn't it?
This snake's name, I think, is Bontoon, I want to say. It's a very odd name.
I mean, it won't matter, because the next 10 seconds he's going to be Broombred.
You say that, but I think 10 seconds is going to go by, but now the snake is moving really fast. I can barely hit the son of a bitch.
Hey, at least it isn't making like GBA speaker dying noises.
Like Ridley screams and shit. You know, I scared the fucking shit out of my my gym class in high school with that. Because I knew it was coming, and I deliberately put the volume up and gave them a jump scare. Because my god, Ridley is loud in Fusion.
Well, I meant the snake boy in Fusion.
I still stand by my decision in my long play to actually just straight up mute that fucking soundbite into oblivion.
I mean, I get it.
Did I do the same for Zero Mission? I don't remember, but I do need to rapid test Zero Mission anyway, because no one's done the Japanese version, and it only takes me an hour, so... I can do that. I'm about halfway through Leaf Green at the moment.
I just remember his screen being very crunchy, though.
Crunchy is a word I would not use to describe Ridley's scream.
I describe it as quanchy.
Yeah, Quanchy is probably my favorite Mortal Kombat character. Quanchy.
Now, most GBA audio is handled by the BIOS more than anything, because it's got a built-in music sequencer. So, most games just stick to that rather than their own.
What about
bitrate? It can vary. It can be... It's usually just under MP3 quality, so it's like around the 30 kilohertz range. Some will go above that, and a good number will just go to well below that. Like, we're talking tin cans and string levels.
What am I talking about? I have grapple beam.
Experiment.
You have water?
Have you ever listened to SSX3's soundtrack for the GBA?
No, but I imagine it's going to sound like ass, because I haven't rapid tested that one yet.
It's pretty bad.
Well, I will look forward to it when I get to cover the massive S section.
Okay.
So, we hear that you have an irregular heartbeat. Well, luckily, Dr. Samus here has the perfect tool for your conundrum.
Wasn't this guy in Metroid 2?
Dragon? No, Dragon's exclusive to this game.
Was he in any other games?
No,
Nope.
just this game.
Oh.
Because he's very much the definition of a mid-boss.
Grey God, more like by
Be
God.
gone.
This isn't Ghostbusters. Oh no, he slimed me.
Gotcha.
Thoughts on Scott Pilgrim?
Say what?
Thoughts on the Scott Pilgrim Netflix?
Scott.
The Netflix show.
Yeah, I forgot what the name of it was.
I think it was like Takes Off.
It Takes Off or something like that. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Zup, buddy, zup, zup.
Can you believe it's been over a year?
Shut off. Why are you here? to
I think it was
age
like
me.
fall 23 or something like that.
Why don't you ever say, hey guys, you want to know that Pearl Harbor was over 100 years ago? No, I'm kidding.
Dragon Boss. There's a lot of things that happened in the last 30 years.
Okay, what are we going to get with this Chozo statue?
Pizza?
A bottle?
Bottle.
That's impressive.
Well,
Hey, I mean, I'll take a bottle.
Now you can finally defeat Ganon.
Wait, was Sonic
I see
Prime's
you.
finale already a year ago?
I forgot that thing even
No, that's not
Yes.
right. No, you're fucking lying.
No, so Where were you on 9/11? I don't know. My grandparents were in high school.
I was in high school.
Let me think.
Did you say your grandparents?
No, like someone can say now that their grandparents were in high
get
school.
the fuck out of here.
It's been that long.
What? Yeah, I know it's been 24 years. Well, it hasn't been 24 years yet, but you know, still
Will be.
Yeah, but it's definitely been long. It's been long enough.
I was 14.
I was 15, dude, and please don't do this to us.
Now, I won't say it out loud, but I do know exactly where I was when it happened. So I still roughly have the latitude, longitude coordinates of where I was at the exact moment.
I mean, I can tell you where I was. I was on a military installation, which kind of sucked.
Well,
it made picking me up from preschool very difficult.
It wasn't installation 04 by chance, was it?
No.
Oh, phew.
What you don't see is Experiment putting the pistol down. My true identity has not been compromised.
No, so they locked down all the arsenals whenever that happened. So getting on the arsenal to pick up your kids from like school was next to impossible. Doesn't help that that was when we were still living in North Carolina. And so the roads were flooded that day.
I'll tell you the one memory that I have of that day, which just goes to show where like you swear to Christ it was a fucking Simpsons sketch with how it happened. But so the memories I have of 9/11, I don't know how the fuck we got here for the record. The memory that I have of 9/11, because I was in high school when it happened. I was 14 years old, and it was in the middle. It happened at 8 o'clock in the morning on a school day. And I was in a computer class, my morning computer class, and every classroom in my high school had a television monitor mounted on the walls, so that you can do like broadcasting for certain messages. There was like a channel news, like it was an in-school news station they used to do around that time. But in the morning, the feed was on, but it was a news broadcast, but it was the picture quality was shit. I can barely see what was happening, but I did see something that looked like it was on fire. It was likely one of the Twin Towers because it got hit already. And then a couple of hours later, because we weren't sure what was going on, we were just going about our day, the PA system comes on, and it's our principal, and I don't remember exactly what he said verbatim, but it was in the realms of, due to the terrorist attacks currently happening in New York City, we are releasing you from school early. The immediate reaction from everyone at school was like, yes! Everyone just fucking popped off. Because it was half a day. Yay! Like, it wasn't a matter of the context of why we were getting released early. All the kids heard was that we're going home early.
Good Lord, yeah.
Yeah, wait, did they say terrorist?
Like, probably some kids were like, what's a terrorist? You know, public high school.
And then the next couple of years, you learned everything about what a terrorist is. So, quote unquote.
You know,
I just remember coming home, my mom being on the phone and said, turn on the TV, and then I saw it happen. I just finished school that day. I was like, oh shit, is this a movie? Nope, this happened.
No, you see, I was already well out of school when COVID hit and that sort of shit. So I don't exactly. I am genuinely curious though what school life was like during the pandemic.
From what I've seen,
from Zoom Discord calls.
I'd imagine.
From what I heard, there's just the teacher is like talking on Discord or Teams or whatever, and the kids are all with their cameras off and doing jack shit at the back, which explains a lot of things with my current class. That was the class that started during the pandemic.
And then you have the alternate issue of people not properly locking their fucking chats. And so randoms would come into the fucking call.
Hey, what's going on over here?
So hey, you get Trios is you need a teaching assistant. Well, I'll happily apply. I can't guarantee some of your students are going to survive, but I'll get the job done.
I mean, I think they could endure the lesson. You know, the parents on their hand, go nuts.
I graduated
Oh, joy, a twofer.
of the slums. I graduated high school during a pandemic. That drive-through graduation was pathetic. Now, when you say drive-through graduation, because I have to ask for clarity, are we talking like the faculty announcing your name in like one of those boxes where you order your food and then you just drive the car around to the pickup window and you get your diploma? Or is this something completely different? Because I'm genuinely confused by the terminology used.
I mean, that sounds like you just drive up and grab your diploma.
Yeah.
I think it might have been like that.
Matt, the San Andreas joke is going to be completely different with that context.
Is that a teleport room on the right?
Yep.
But I mean,
I'll take you to the Dark World somewhere.
Okay.
I can't remember where exactly, just somewhere in the
Just
Dark World.
somewhere in Dark World. Okay.
but I've mentioned it many times before, but I personally would rather have a drive-through graduation than have a graduation at the fucking Expo Center named after a Nazi.
I'll have 2 diplomas, a large bachelor, a PhD with extra drip, 2 master's degrees, 1 with an apprenticeship, and a large pension.
You're getting none of those. Welcome to America.
I get my diploma
Fuck
bone.
you, that's it, I'm going to Canada.
Good lord. I had to finish my master's when the pandemic hit. It was awful because I needed to do some on-site research. Can't do that when the on-site is closed.
Honestly, I didn't hate my time in high school. Like looking back at it, I know this because just tangentially related to the conversation, but you know, I had certain teachers that I absolutely despised. You know, and that's easy for me to make that observation and conclusion because students generally tend to hate their teachers if they're anything other than pleasant or easygoing. But then you get older and you get the context for it, and teachers usually are paid very shitty wages, or they're responsible for getting their own supplies and that sort of thing. And that, you know, and that's much needed clarity that you need. But just besides that, like high school was okay. You know, I had Yu-Gi-Oh, I had Pokemon to fall back on. You know, I spent my days catching up on Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh. But once I hit college, though, like college to me was generally a pretty liberating experience because I had so much freedom. And yeah, like my grades suffered and that sort of shit like that. And for years I've been paying back that fucking debt. Because the United States of America and other shit like that. I've met a lot of great people during my time in college. Some that I've considered some of my best friends. That's how I met Russ. That's how I met Jacob. It's how I met a few other folks.
Well, I can't remember mine because I skipped it and went straight to uni, and the rest was history.
And look where you are now.
Well, I'm still breathing, so...
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right.
Wait, no, what do you mean by that?
What?
No, like I legit don't understand how your like education system works over there. So like, what's the difference between college and university?
Well, university would be like your equivalent of college. It's the final end of education.
Well, no, I hate how foreboding that sounded.
Yeah.
Because normally you have primary, secondary, college, and then university. Primary is divided into key stage 1 and 2. High school is divided into key stages 3 and 4. College is now key stage 5 and 6. And then university is degree, bachelor's... No, sorry, it's degree, master's, PhD.
And what the fuck is college supposed to be?
Well, year 12 and year 13, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because here in the States, unless I'm mistaken, they're interchangeable. Like, if you don't go to a college, you go to a university. But from what I understand, they're basically the same thing.
They're the same thing. It's just that universities have more, like, achievements or whatever.
Oh, bragging rights about shit I don't care about.
Pedigree. Yeah, it's pedigree.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same like that here where I am. Only that we, instead of primary, call it grade school. That's grades 1 to 10, and then after that, We have upper secondary that you can also double as trade school. So if you want to go to trade, you go into upper secondary, and then after upper secondary, you go into university.
I got that item on the top already.
You know, you got community college, and then you got like Harvard University. You know.
Harvard. You mean the place where all the rich kids go to harass people.
Honestly,
Rich kids for
my biggest
Harvard
regret,
and
my
MIT.
biggest regret in my college years, my first 2 college years, because I didn't really have a major in like set in stone, because I was still up in the air whether or not it's like, all right, do I want to go for animation because I like to draw and I want to make more cartoons, or do I want to be an art teacher and what have you. And in my first 2 years in my first college, I took every art course that was available, but I dried up by the second year. And all that was left was gen ed courses. And I was miserable with gen ed because it was just more fucking school, dude. Like, and it's like, it's more fucking school, but now I'm paying for it. And I just did not have the drive. I did not have the drive to like pursue a more general education, so I left. But fucking man, like again, like especially if here in the United States, assuming you don't get a grant and what have you to pay off your fucking like to pay for your college and that sort of shit, you're in debt for a long fucking time because of just how expensive it is.
And what's cool is that even if you get it, it can be paused at any arbitrary time.
Yeah, like
Considering now.
I'm going to go.
Up left.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. Oh wait, I'm
You have to go through
thinking of the door. Yeah,
bowling room.
you know, and I've only just recently taken care of the remaining parts of that debt. I left that school in 2007. It is 2025. That's how long I've been in debt, and part of it was because part of it got forgiven. But by that point, I already put so much fucking money into it that there's no sense of relief. There's just bitterness.
Yeah.
Like if I had to be fucking real, it's just bitterness because it took me a good chunk of my fucking life to get rid of it.
And not just that, like,
That's a bottle.
I don't know. Anyway, what's the political situation in the Metroid universe? We know the Galactic Federation, but is there like any other governing bodies?
No, just the space pirates are not a governing body.
You know what's Space China in
I don't think there is. I think it's just, if it's not Galactic Federation, you're just one of the many planets that hasn't been blown up yet.
Yeah.
This is a super missile block. I just remember that.
Either you join the Galactic Federation or you get a visit from Samus.
As much as we laud Metroid for its world building and lore and stuff, we really don't know anything about the world. So yeah, there's the Galactic Federation, then there's the Space Pirates, and then there's...
And I got this item already. Yeah, it's
and then there's... Yeah. The dead Chozo. You know, you got the Chozos from Space Brazil. Who were all wiped out until they weren't. Since Dreads just reintroduced them, essentially.
okay.
Jerry, wake up, they hit Zebus.
I have to go back to top. Yeah, I have to go top left, and I gotta go from the underside, where the Chozo bowling room is at. Actually, that's in the bottom.
Well, it's up. Well, no, remember, to get to that, you have to go all the way up. Then you go left, outside again, and then you take the tunnel system in the ground to the right.
Oh, right. And I fell off prematurely. You're right about that. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, like, are we ever gonna learn more about the races of the hunters from the Prime games?
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. We know Silex, but
can we learn about their planets and their culture and their
shut up.
Yeah, there you
Can we
say
please have something?
again. No.
Wait,
This
wrong
don't-
way, wrong way, wrong way.
I understand. Humans are the dominant species.
The only ones that matter.
Yep.
Didn't we already do this one?
No.
No.
We were here before, but we did not have speed booster to get the item,
Okay.
which we now know is a bottle.
No other race in Metroid matters other than humans.
And
Well,
Chozo.
There is one. Iggs. That man is indestructible. He has the fucking reverse hard movie trope. You know, black man dies first. Nah, this fucker stays though.
I would love Anthony to come back, though, to be fair. Like,
Same.
if at genuinely any point they deadass just bring back Anthony, I would not.
That's a great character.
Yeah, I think Anthony was generally a decent character in an otherwise forgettable game.
Yeah.
Or people remember it for the wrong reasons.
I'm trying to remember where the fucking murder plot went. Did the murder
Nowhere.
guy die?
Yeah.
What, the leader?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was he's the one that fell inside the fucking lava, I want to say. No,
Okay.
no. He
Got
was
Ridley.
he got Ridley'd. Yeah. No, did he get sucked?
He either got Ridley or he got the big sucked.
Yeah, he got the big suck.
Gotcha. Because I keep forgetting since that plot line went nowhere.
Wait, they called him the deleter?
The deleter, yeah, because he deletes people.
He doesn't kill, he deletes people.
Yeah, he deletes people. We get 4 kids, Jason. So
Well, you should have seen his code
Destroyed
matrix.
him.
You see, we're forgetting his compatriots, CTRL and Alt.
Oh, good lord.
And no one speaks about his master, F4.
alternatively or otherwise.
No, F4 is just the Federation itself.
Or the amount of fucks they could give.
Okay.
Control is the ringleader, and Alt is the fucking backstabber who betrayed the group.
Do a quick
Now,
look.
which one's the Holy Spirit?
The thing
Yeah,
on
you
the
guys are
left,
control.
is that a map?
Yeah, that's
The room on the underneath, I think it's a map station, so there's no point in going
Well,
there.
I think the map stations have been more or less removed, so I'm there to check these.
It wouldn't hurt to check. We can also do the hidden passageway in the vertical shaft. Now that we have speed
Yep.
booster.
Imagine getting almost killed by Ridley's stage hazard and then saying, actually, no. He's just built like that. Also, Adam's sacrifice is so annoying.
Hey Slim, thank you for the raid. Party 15, much appreciated. I don't have the need for speed. Hope you found charge beam. I do not have charge beam, so fuck you.
It's all good.
But it at least has
We found
speed.
bombs.
We got
last-
bobs, but we do not have charge beam.
People tell me
Space
that I
Christians? Isn't that just Dead Space?
The unitology?
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
The marker.
Good lord. That's the marker, it's a beacon. What does it do? Make a lot of bodies. What does it do that? Make more bodies.
Yeah, I just don't understand how Max and his magic marker created so many fucking necromorphs.
What's going on?
You'd be surprised. What do you got to hide in there? A smoothie?
Dude, I once had charge beam on a master sword pedestal in a seed. That was, well, guess I'm doing 100% now. We still have not checked the master sword pedestal. We still need to get two more pendants. And I don't even think we really need to do that, but I'm genuinely curious about what that item would be, because I did a Link to the Past randomizer last year, and all this hype with seeing the 3 pendants surround the pedestals, we're yanking the sword, or what we think is the sword, from the thing, and it was 10 arrows. And like you couldn't hear it, but like a large reverb fart went off in my head. We do have the book now, so you're right. We can just we have the means of checking it. We have the means of reading the description, so we know what it is. But I don't want to do that because that's reading. That's like reading the last page first. Fuck, I don't have the ice.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, we can try and store it and space jump.
Can I do a short
charge? That's gonna be tight.
No, there's not enough room.
You need a little bit more.
I think I'm like doing it before the little squiggly things. So you'd have to quickly hop over and then. Otherwise, this might not be viable for now.
At least you don't lose the charge.
Okay, I'll just have to damage boost for it. Just...
Hold on a second.
You need the charge and then space jump up the shaft. This sounds like a very expensive lap job.
The problem is that I can't store the charge from a space jump. Yeah, because then I lose it immediately, and you need speed. You need Shine Spark to break through these blocks.
Oh, that's a no, but then.
Yeah, so we cannot check this without Ice Beam. Not a store, soft speed boot. Oh wait, what are you talking about, Luce? I'm trying to understand what you're asking me here.
Trying to visualize.
Yeah. Because I know, like, if you pump the run button, you can do, like, what's known... I was actually about to do it right there. You can start a speed boost from a short amount of distance, but this is too short. Like, there's just not enough room here. Wait, why is I have ice cream? Because this is a randomizer, block tie. Get speed until you're blue, then space jump up the shaft. You have speed boost active, so you should break. Oh, wait, does it work that way? Or okay.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Oh, that's so tight.
Oh, like snapping back and forth.
Trying to keep the space jump going.
Yeah.
Because you have to. You can't mash the button because that will just fucking that never works for me. Oh my god. We have just enough room because I can get one hop off. God damn it, dude! You have fucking frames. No, not even frames. I think frame.
Yeah, that
you
one
have
thing.
suggestions of frames.
Oh, this really sucks. Seems like a lot of work for 5 rupees. I want that fucking posted. I want that pinned right now. God. All right, I'm gonna mash. Let's see if mashing at least gives me some result. Fuck, no, I gotta rhythmatically try and do this shit. You have to be pixel perfect if you can even do it at all. We can try. We have to try. God damn it. It's like, all I need to do is get that hop twice, then as soon as I get on the shaft, it's easier.
I mean, that's what a lot of people say. You just kind of have to not miss the shaft.
I can't fucking miss the shaft. It's very important that I don't miss the shaft. They're gonna call me cringe.
They already are. It's too late.
I fucking hate it. I hate that so much. Anyway,
Actually,
is she dead?
Can I get rid of these? Oh, I can damage these guys.
You can? How many? Okay.
Now, can I Mario this shit? Hold on. Fuck.
No.
I'm like one of those. I'm actually kind of curious if I can Mario this shit. No, I cannot. This makes it easier though. This makes it a little easier. Fuck. You know, Mario can run over a singular gap, like a tile gap. Samus cannot. Is she stupid?
I think she's just doing like quick steps, short quick steps.
No, she's Naruto running.
And she would actually just run on the ceiling.
And that's why Samus is an A-list Nintendo series. From that? Oh, wait, why did I lose it?
I
think it's because you
you
landed
lose
on
it
a
if you don't
wall.
keep going forward.
Wait, what?
I think you might be bad.
But what? Trios?
I am wondering if I am wondering if it's because you landed on a wall. I'm just trying to comprehend everything.
Since the enemies aren't there, why don't you just store the charge? Oh my fucking Christ, you're right. What am I doing?
Not thinking.
No, God.
Slips. There we go.
So oh, half magic. Okay.
Half magic.
Thank you.
I
Fill
mean-
those fucking rupees.
Is there anything else in there you can get?
Nope.
Okay. With that said, apparently I'm starting to get really drowsy,
well,
so I'm
items
gonna
can
go
wait.
to bed.
Good thing. Oh yeah, have a
catch
good
you
night.
Rest
Trios.
well.
Let's see. I can get back to Brinstar from the Morph Ball area. Just to save some time.
There goes. Trios.
And then we might be heading back to Link to the Past soon-ish. It's also past 6 o'clock. We're probably going to be calling it a wrap soon-ish for this iteration. Well, for this session. We will likely reconvene, if not Friday, then probably next Tuesday. Because I'm going to be streaming again on Thursday, because I'm trying to get into a new streaming schedule.
Alright, where the fuck is my mail?
The mailman turns around, gives you a little smile, then runs away. Get back here, you prick.
It just runs away like fucking Zoidberg. While holding the mail, of course.
We have all these rooms that we can check, so...
You have all this blue.
Yeah. So let's, yeah, alright, so we're gonna explore the rest of what we can with Brinstar, then we're gonna call this, a session. I do
Brinstar?
have a speed booster and gravity suit, so I can do this check. Have we been to hell yet? As in, we've been to Ridley? Yes. If that's what you meant. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. Oh, the Itakun. Oh, no, I don't think so. I fucking hate horizontal shine sparking. I hate horizontal shine sparking so much in Super Metroid. They make this so much fucking easier. Dude, I have so many super missiles. Like, I have well beyond the threshold of what you're allowed in the original game. I think the cap was 50 in OG Super Metroid. I have 60 of these sons of bitches. So they replaced some missile packs with just super missiles, I want to say. Okay, we also have wave beam, so I can go back to this room that I unlocked earlier. Because the game was graceful to give me power bombs and space jump pretty early. Unfortunately, I had no wave beam when I originally went here. Survey says, what do we got? Ice beam! Oh, glory me. Is that ice beam for me? Hell yeah.
Well, we were going to give you the frosty beam, but we didn't think you would like it, so...
Oh no.
I forget, does Dracor have anything in her little hole in the floor? I don't think there's an item there, but we're gonna go check anyway. Because why not? You know, we gotta go visit the animal. We gotta visit the Dracora. Let us go. Oh, that's the I know what that is. You need power bombs for that room, I think.
Well, good thing we have
power
26
bombs.
of them.
Yeah. I don't think we have enough.
So,
What's up? Speak your mind.
there hasn't been a... We're nearing a year since the last developer stream of Mega Man X Corrupted.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts.
Maybe something came up.
March was the last stream.
The
there's
cane.
the cane.
Yeah, the cane. We can do Turtle Rock now.
Yep. And Cheese Ice Palace.
Oh, sorry, May was the last stream.
I think we will be ending this for sure next session. Because we're good to finish Super Metroid. We have everything we need to finish Super Metroid. And 3 of the 4 bosses have been defeated. All that's left is Ridley.
It's also been nearly 2 years since Prime Remastered, and we don't have 2 and 3. You say that, but Mega Man X Corrupted's been in development since 2007. That pain feels even worse.
I don't know. Like, I know Prime 4 is scheduled for this year. Do you think they're gonna remaster 2 and 3?
Doubt.
I doubt it too, because I think we would have. At the same time, Prime Remaster was Shadow Drop. Like, there was no build up for it. That there was absolutely no build up for it. They just fucking dropped that shit.
But there's no reason for them to remaster Prime 2 and 3.
Oh, outside of
They remastered.
people getting hyped for Prime 4.
They remastered Prime because they needed to kind of get their ducks in a row and get a feel for making a Prime game again.
I'd rather they not. Really? Why not? What's the harm? If it's not as good, you can still play the original releases.
I mean, they could just throw the original releases on there.
Yeah. Or just, digitally release, re-release or physically re-release the trilogy collection.
I'm sorry, John, but best I can do is some SNES games and GBA games that'll be drip fed for the next 8 years.
I fucking hate it here. That is an item that I...
No GameCube Virtual Console.
What item is that I not pick up?
Behind where you're normally supposed to get the power bombs. It's that one little...
Oh, where the Chozo statue's at. Did I not blow up that wall?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what? Oh, I thought I blew up that wall already. Okay, hold on. We got somewhere to go.
You know, fucking 3 years into the Switch 2's release, you can count on it. We're gonna get a new addition to the Virtual Console for NSO. And it's just gonna be the fucking Virtual Boy. Not GameCube, the Virtual Boy.
Honestly, I don't know what... Here's the thing about more Switch 2 release sort of shit regarding the Virtual Console or the NSO stuff. If they decide to start from square one and drip feed us again, I'm going to be angry, but at the same time, I got to be real, I would not be fucking surprised.
Yeah. I doubt they'll drip feed the NSO stuff because it's just under the NSO branding.
Yeah.
At least with Virtual Console is kind of different between the Wii and Wii U. Then the NSO was completely different.
If they've already confirmed that they're not doing that, then that's great. It's I just that the bitterness comes from them repeatedly doing that for other console gens. Yeah, to me, like, despite being able to still access the Wii shop from the Wii U, I don't understand why you just couldn't access that shop from the Wii U shop. You know what I mean?
Because you're literally running the Wii U as a Wii. It doesn't like...
No, I get technically why it's like that, but why not just bring everything from the Wii Virtual Console to the Wii U shop?
Well, as far as I'm aware, they were using entirely different emulators. Most of it was done by Intelligent Systems.
Yeah.
One of us, one or two, well, there was Vessel, that was N64, that was IQ, and they suck at their job. And there was DS, that was Nerd, that was us, hi. Yeah, and the rest was a few were done by M2. That was mainly GBA, and I think it was the Mega Drive if they had that there again.
Yeah, but as far as the Switch 2, I mean, we all call it the Switch 2, but in actuality, it's more of a Nintendo Switch more. Like Galaxy 2.
The N64 NSOR is literally just the Wii U one ported to
Let's go back to
Switch. The only major difference they've done was they changed the renderer from GX2 to Vulkan.
Yep.
Because guess what? We have the emails of them talking. And I would say they're professional, but they're struggling to solve issues we solved, checks notes, 15, 20 years ago.
It is going to be interesting if Nintendo uses some sort of upscaling tech, like Nvidia's upscaling tech. Because it's going to, I don't know. It'll be really weird since they were playing around with AMD's upscaling tech with the Switch.
The original
because
N64 emulation, that was a dedicated team that also did the Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc and the Zelda Bonus Collection disc on GameCube. What they did instead was that they fine-tuned and patched the emulator per game, which is how most commercial releases usually do it. Which is, unfortunately, around, 2010, 2011, they sort of shit-canned the team and started again with intelligent systems and IQ. And then by that point, they had Nintendo European Research Division, but they didn't really let them take over the whole emulation thing until...
JC, that sounds
Switch.
less like a Switch Pro was scrapped and more of their suppliers changed. And so those suppliers have, 4K compatibility with what's in there. I doubt they actually scrapped a Switch Pro.
I think...
Because a chip shortage isn't going to cause you to...
And lower...
And lower Norfair, Ridley. But there's all
We don't
that
have
stuff...
charge beam, though.
We don't have charge beam. I mean, we can still... We have the super missiles and the missiles needed for Ridley. It's just going to be more difficult. Charge beam is probably an LTTP.
More than weekly at
If
this
I
point.
had to think. So yeah, so I think next session we're gonna head back to LTTP, and there's thankfully the teleport right there. And then we're gonna start doing some dungeon cleanup too. But I think next session is definitely gonna be the last one because it's just a matter of just doing some quick cleanup and verifying where we haven't been.
Chat, cite your fucking sources.
Yeah, you gotta cite your sources, guys. That's what makes TV tropes insufferable sometimes. Especially what my least favorite page on in TV tropes pages is the trivia page. Because people will just say whatever the fuck they want without linking any sources. And it's and people believe this shit just willy-nilly without actually checking that shit out. Cite your sources.
Funny thing is I saw the console pages they had in useful notes, and it was all the tech information was just outright fucking wrong. So I actually spent a good couple of hours rewriting that entire chunk. I did Super Nintendo, I did GameCube, I did PSP, I did Dreamcast, and right as I finished GameCube, they banned us. Because there was one dipshit somewhere in California who was no, this has to be a 12 sentence long paragraph. You can't break it into words. Well, if it's 4, it's a paragraph. It's no, I have a major in English. I went, cool, I'm from where the language was fucking invented. Bite me.
Yeah, so where's your fucking Switch Pro was canceled due to a chip shortage source? I want actual valid sources.
I want to see that on the bibliography too. Just so that it's properly formatted. You want this fucking A+, you better fucking work for it. But all right, we're gonna call it a wrap here for this next session of our SMZ3. That's what it's shorthand for, Super Metroid Zelda 3. Because SMLTTP is kind of a mouthful for some, including myself. So, thank you for telling me about that acronym last session. We're gonna go raid Linky. I think Linky's still alive. Let me check my page real quick before I commit to that. But we will reconvene.
Still coming.
We will reconvene, if not Thursday than Friday for more of this, because we're going to do another Eureka stream before we reconvene for another attempt at UCOB for Final Fantasy 14 in the week, and that's going to be Saturday evening specifically. And then we are going to be having another community day sometime, not Sunday, because Sunday's actually meet up. We're going to squeeze that in for Friday because I have to batten down the hatches and get ready for all the 9 shit as January is ending and as February starting, because I do have a deadline for the 9 video, and it's within the next 2 weeks. So if you do not hear from me before the 13th, send link. Okay, Linky thinks it's good King Linky, right? Okay.
Yep. I'd say send Linky, but I think we all know how well that would go.
I accidentally grinded past your level in Pyros, so I might just stand by watch for like 20 minutes. It's fine, because I think I can just start doing the sprite trick in Pyros, and I was just gonna do that because I got really bored during that impromptu Eureka grind that I did a couple of days ago, and it's like, fuck, man, I just want to get to the cap that I need to do right now and just continue to hide autos. All right, guys, but we're going to go raid my friend Linky. He's currently streaming on his channel. Give him a like, give him a follow. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just tell him I said hi. I don't have a raid hashtag, though. Yeah, raid hashtag, check your sources. Because people don't do that, and people just believe shit at face value without verifying anything, and then they have conversations about that unverified source and get angry over that unverified source. No, I'm not projecting. Why are you asking me about that? All right, but have a good night, everybody. Take care. I'll see you later. 1 second.